It's just giving me like 9% of CPU usage less just from using Zoom rather than Discord.
Yeah, I think Zoom's popular because it's resource light.
Because it's lightweight.
Yeah, that's 9% of my CPU back.
Popular. I never heard of it. But, yeah.
But it's what all the big ones use.
Do you stream D&D?
Because you're not.
Well, that's what
Oh,
Strat uses at least. So I've been petitioning for advice.
Yeah. Oh,
I
man.
thought this is streaming on Stalwart Initiative. It's not up yet, is it?
It might just now be coming up. Let me check.
Oh, it's up there now. It's
Oh, yeah, I just heard it. It just came online.
Boom!
The moment I tapped
Are we
Yep, we're
supposed to?
okay. We're going.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the same window. Why is it in this? No, okay, no, it's good. We're good. We're solid.
Hey, I
We're
got a
solid.
notification.
Welcome
Oh, I
everyone.
hear my own voice. No. Oh, ugh.
We're going in.
Oh.
We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. Ready?
Are we in?
Hey, I got a notification.
Welcome everyone to the Stalwart Initiative. I'm Kyle, and today we're back with a one shot, and yeah, completely off the cusp, off the something. Okay, it's gonna be last minute, everything, but we got it. We got it. Okay, so I mean it's been planned out for weeks, and what we're gonna do today is the party is they're off to a job at a posting that they found. They're a group of problem solvers, right? But not your typical fantasy setting party. These guys solve a lot of industrial problems. See, they're in a rather large city, fantasy setting city. They're in a rather large city that has a lot of zoning, a lot of zoning laws and a lot of new construction going on. Deconstruction, destruction, decommissioning in certain areas, and they're building it back up. So they found a listing for a newly constructed, an apartment building that is being deconstructed so that they can build something else there. But the problem is that the tenants in this complex, well, they're not like, old lady down the street kind of tenants. They're some different breeds of lieutenants. Oh my god. Tenants. Oh, let me take another drink. That'll help. Tenants. And the party's coming to presumably help the landlord get them out. For pay, of course. Very good pay. So we're going to push you guys right in. I'm going to ask for a brief description of your characters, and then you guys are going to be put in to headstrong into the situation. So just to let you know ahead of time, you guys found this flyer, and you're already a pre-made group, problem solvers, do shit for money kind of guys, and you're coming to solve what is an unauthorized occupation problem. So let's start with on my top left, Kyle 2.0. What is your character's name, and give us a little bit about them.
Yeah. 4G.
How was that? 4G?
4G. I know. I always make really weird names.
Yes. 4G. Okay. Cool.
So he's a Faubourg sailor from a kind of distant island. Got picked up by a pirate crew, but has since left that life. He carries a large bell that was once used to signal ships. That technology's long gone. Yet he's as old as he is. He hasn't even seen this thing used. He just picked it up for the aesthetics. And he has his old, as a flail that he uses, the old ship bell from the SS Fury that was the pirate ship he used to be on before it crashed horribly. But that's another story. He's a gruff old sailor.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Next up, we got. Okay, Zaylin, what we got here? Ovrin? The words are real tiny on my screen, real tiny.
Ovrin Silverbait.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about Ovrin. Again, he was in another on show.
Okay, yeah. Ovrin is a mountain dwarf. He is, he kills shit for money. He He likes women. He likes money. He likes drink. And he's basically hunting down some reptilian suckers that destroyed his village.
Reptilian suckers. Okay. Awesome. Good. Okay, so, Archdevil Road 2, can you tell us, thank you for the host, by the way, tell us about Reggie Runehammer.
I am Reggie Runehammer, a mountain dwarf sorcerer, rune child. I love runes, maybe make love to runes. Don't judge me. I probably should have been a fighter, and you'll find out why.
Okay, Dwarf Sorcerer, yep. Okay, good. Reggie Runechild. It's a very majestic name.
Runehammer. The class is rune child.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so it's so tiny. The Magnificent Malachi. Okay, so Shady, tell us about the Magnificent Malachi.
I am the Magnificent Malachi. I don't know. His real name's probably Malachi. He grew up with some real deadbeat parents that left on him, and for a good portion of his life, he was involved in kind of being an accessory to his mother's lies and exploits for money. He kind of got in trouble in his mid-teens and ended up getting stuck dealing with a librarian and kind of taking care of the library while to make him be more humble and all that, and that's where he learned about his insatiable love for knowledge and books and stuff like that. And over the next probably 2 decades, he spends it in a library learning about the world and about magic and about things and stuff and all this, found his calling. And so he took this knowledge that he learned. Well, at one point, the guy that he's been working for and living with for like the last 20 years dies, and the state takes his library, and he doesn't have a place to stay anymore. So he starts traveling the world. He's not a bard, although he is pretty much a bard. Traveling the world, becoming a street magician, and entertaining people with his magics and knowledge and his ability to conjure things from nothing. And he kind of found his way here. He wears very nice clothes. He's got a very well-groomed mustache and hair, but he covers them all in very drab robes to not seem like a noble, to not get robbed, because he knows about all that. And he's very, very keen to that lifestyle, so he tries to stay away from it.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Next up, we have Jethro. Sir Ross, can you tell us a little bit about Jethro now?
Well, it's actually Jeff with an A, and not much to say, really. He's a ex-soldier, gone mercenary, just finding whatever work he can, as long as it pays good.
Okay.
About all I can say.
Okay. So Jethro's just out for the money for hire kind of thing. Okay, cool. Ex-merc. All right. Okay, so these are our characters, and let's shove you right in. So you guys are at the apartment building that you're supposed to meet up with this Mr. Lodgehand, and he is supposed to. He's your point of contact, as per the flyer that you guys are responding to. And you go to this apartment building, and it right outside when it has the little lists of people and the different apartments. There are 4 listings. There is Lodgehand, Rusty, Steve, Taro, and Donahue. You guys
Those of you that know, I will go after Steve.
God damn it.
Yes. Steve
So we're looking for Lodgehand.
Yep, Lodgehand.
What apartment is Lodgehand in?
Apartment 4. I went descending order.
Okay. Well, I let myself in then, I guess. I assume there's like a lobby.
Well, the door's locked.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But
I
there's
can fix
4
that.
buttons, like modern day 4 buttons. You have to buzz it, and
I'm already regretting not taking knock again.
And I'm going to break the door.
So do you want to charge the door?
Hey, wait.
I think we could knock. We could hit the button.
That's not the way
I
it
think we
works.
can build for property.
They have conventions for these things, and I
think we can probably build from property damage.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
knocking on the damn door.
I'm gonna swing my axe at the door.
God damn it.
It's
Okay,
coming
so
out of
you-
your share.
He's gonna take out an axe in a heavily resident area. Okay, go ahead and swing your axe at the door. Go ahead and do an attack roll.
I quickly distance myself from the party and act like I'm not a part of them.
Okay, sure. Okay, you back up and see. Go ahead.
What?
and
We're
make-
trying to get through the door.
You can make an attack if you want. But I mean, you are trying to get work. It's up to you. I know you're an angry fellow. I know. There's a lot of that inside. Okay, so you're not swinging at the door? Oh, you are. Okay. 17, easy hit. So you swing the axe at the
Well,
door.
I just said I would, so I can't back out of it.
Okay. Okay, so you put a decent cut in the door. It's a pretty heavy door, though, but you put a nice gash in it. No shining, gashing through, but it's a pretty decent gash.
Did you get the rage out? I hope you did.
Only
Can we
try-
knock now?
Pull your axe out of the door. There was a gash, guessing like 3/4 of the way through it.
When we get charged
Here's
for this
hoping.
door that you've completely mutilated, it's coming out of
That was
your
already
side
there.
of the day.
I hope you got your rage out. Now we can actually knock. I just walk up with the maul. I look like I'm about to smash the door in, or just go bong 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 onto the door, knocking on it with the giant maul.
Okay.
Alfred looks disappointed.
Okay. You knock on the door. And you wait around for about 30 seconds or so, and there's no answer.
I will show you all the great intelligence of the magnificent Malachi.
Can we see
And
through
I-
the crack?
Reach out my arm, and I press the button that dings the doorbell for the guy who lives in apartment 4.
Okay. You press the button, and the button lights up. The button is indeed a crystal, and it lights up blue, and you hear... And then you hear a booming voice about 10 seconds later. Who is it?
Pizza delivery guy.
I did not order any pizza.
I'm leaning into that box, what? How does this voice coming out of there?
It's a spell, dumbass. It's a spell.
It's a demon.
The box is possessed. I must attack.
How many pizza delivery people does it take to deliver a pizza?
In this case, 5.
Maybe I do want that pizza.
Yeah, they've already paid for it, so you might as
It's
well get
it's
it.
a pretty good pizza.
Sorry, fellas. I did not order any pizza.
What about this eviction job? Yeah, that one.
Oh, are you talking about the flyer that I posted around the city?
Yeah. I understand paper.
Oh, I thought we were evicting this guy. Okay. My bad.
I'm the owner. Good try.
All right, that's cool. It's cool. No, we're not pizza delivery guys. If you haven't figured that out.
I assumed. They're usually smarter than this.
Thank you.
You hear bzzz, and the door pops open. Just a little bit. Pops open a smidgen.
Push it
It
over.
gets stuck by the crack
Okay.
of the door.
Yeah, the door opens up, and yeah, you see a set of stairs and a long hallway down to the right, and then you hear one more time out of the speaker, go up the stairs and to the right.
I go up the stairs to the right.
All right.
Okay. You go upstairs and you make an immediate right, and when you get to the top of the stairs, it makes an immediate right. There's a railing, and then you're as soon as you turn right, you're faced with a long hallway that goes back the length that you just went up the stairs, and in that hallway there's 2 doors on the left. And the first door on the left has like a large placard that says lodge a hand.
Knock, knock, knock.
Okay. You knock on it, and the door opens up after a couple seconds, and you're faced with a goblin that's looking up at you and is like, yeah, come on in, have a seat. I'll take care of you in a second. Hold on.
You're quite a bit littler than I thought you'd be.
And you walk in, you see this big, like, corporate conference table with many rickety chairs on it, probably about 8 rickety chairs up to it.
I don't understand.
And then you see a door at the opposite end of the room. And he goes into that open doorway and then comes back out a couple seconds later.
You own this place?
Yeah, this is my apartment building.
But you're a goblin.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking smart. I earned my way up.
But you're a goblin.
Yeah, well, you deliver pizzas, so shut the fuck up and sit down. Alright.
No, I don't deliver pizzas. He
Sit
said
down.
we deliver pizzas.
Oh, okay.
I killed them.
It was a good one. I just put one of the chairs and sit down. And it like creaks and freaking massive.
Yeah, they're really not made for a whole lot of girth. Even even the dwarf will have a little wary. All right.
That's it down to.
Listen, fellas, I'm gonna be brief, all right? I've been working on selling this place for a while. Saved up a bunch of money. I'm ready to pay. I need to get these motherfuckers out. My tenants, they're great. They've been paying. Every month, they're great. No complaints. Now they don't want to leave. I need you pizza delivery boys. I need you to go down and convince them they need to get the fuck out. And today.
Anybody got any human
Are
blood?
there
I've got a
any
pretty good plan.
You don't wish us to use.
Why don't
I remember when I had to totally toss one of these doorways out.
the buyers don't want long-term
SS Fury.
loyal tenants?
No, this place is getting bulldozed to the ground, man. They're giving me a shitload of money. I'm selling this property.
They're stowaways now. That's
They're gonna be. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're gonna be. Sure.
Are there any means that you don't want us to use?
Well, don't kill them if they don't strike you first. You gotta go to fucking jail. It's just plain and simple. But I'm saying, you could probably talk them out. They all right. They all right.
This job just turned 50% less fun.
Hey, you never know. One of them might be cranky.
But hey, they bulldozed the place, so probably won't get built for the door.
Yeah. See, why don't you guys go? Look, listen. I'll give you 200 gold a piece. Well, how many of you? There's 5 of you. 200 gold a piece per eviction. I have another group coming in here later this afternoon. If you get them all, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. I'll push it on them. But 200 gold a piece per room.
How many tenants is it again?
There's 3. Not my room, obviously. I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm good. So, there's only 3 left.
Sounds easy enough.
Understood.
That's great. Good. Excellent.
So, can we break their legs or?
Look, don't bust the building, okay? They're gonna pay me they're gonna pay me full amount for having a good build, for knocking down a good building. If I show them a fucked up building, they ain't gonna give me as much, all right? So deal's off if you bust, and you wreck the apartment. I gotta show it before I sell it.
Okay.
Insurance.
I mean, you know what? If you guys get in a fight and you break their shit, like the couch, the aquarium, that's cool. But just don't break the building, right?
That sounds doable. I think we can do that.
Awesome. I was hoping so. That's enough of you. I mean, man.
Well, we deliver pizzas, so we'll see what we can do.
Okay. I'm gonna check into that group pizza delivery.
What is it
market.
with you and pizzas?
Well, I thought we were evicting this guy. I didn't think he'd come to
Rough
the door.
neighborhood. A lot of shady goblin landlords.
A lot of shady pizza dealers.
What is a pizza anyway?
I'm legit, boy. You better watch it.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about your heritage. I totally respect that.
No, it was that dwarf fuck over there. He was the one running his mouth.
Yeah, he's a little bitch. So
Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Okay, well, as long as it's,
What'd you just call me?
Not you, the other one.
Not you, the actual bitch. You're pretty cool. All right.
I love the hate. I love it. Okay, so...
I turn and start to walk out.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Yep, I'll walk out.
Out?
I'll follow.
You're not gonna tell us what these guys look like, what they act like.
Well,
don't care.
they all ugly as fuck, just like you guys.
You're not throwing the spells around, and wiggling.
Start with Steve. I know he don't throw no spells around. I'm not sure about the other ones. I don't know.
Can't see it, but I'm
He's
smiling.
the only one I've ever hung out with.
Steve first it is.
Yeah, room
do
2
they-
downstairs. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no other doors up here?
No, there's one door down the hallway. His door says 4 on it, and it has a big plaque saying Logitech. Not like Logitech, the camera that's right in front of my face. It's Logitech, the legitimately planned name of the guy.
Obviously.
Logitech. With an A.
Yeah, so different.
So I come hobbling along, like my peg leg keep getting stuck in like holes in the floor. It's like, hey, he said we start at Steve first.
Fucking Steve.
I have an idea. I have an idea for Steve.
I'll start walking downstairs then.
Oh my god, I love this in joke.
Okay, so you're walking downstairs. Shady, what were you doing?
I've got an idea. I want to relay to the group. I think we can. We obviously don't want to knock on the door and tell these people get out now or we're going to kill you, because I feel like that's going to start unnecessary fights, cause a lot of violence. It's mess.
Why don't we want to do that?
Because then the police get involved, and we don't want that. We don't want the police, do we?
Are you kidding me? That
We have
sounds
to
even
use
more fun.
cunning and expertise and intelligence to be able to do this, right? I have a couple tricks up my sleeve. Give me a shot at this first guy. Let's see what we can
You
do.
thinkers, I swear.
Do the doors have peepholes?
No, they don't. They're just solid wooden doors.
Think so much, nothing ever gets done.
I'll show you things getting done. And I walk up to the door and I knock on it.
Okay, you go down to the bottom hallway that leads parallel with the stairs that go up, and the first door on the right is one. And if you go back towards the end of the hallway, this hallway is rather wide, running parallel. It is about 15 feet wide, and who's leading? So Shady, it sounds like you're leading the charge to the room back there.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please, as you are the first one walking through the bottom hallway, walking to room 2.
17.
Okay. You're gonna notice while you're walking back, if you glance down at the floor, you'll notice that there are some footprints on the floor that are roughly about 2 feet long and about a foot wide. Just to take note of. The floor itself is kind of dirty, like it's this place itself is kind of rickety and dirty. The exterior of it is some kind of stone, so it's structurally fine. But as far as like the flooring and stuff, it's wooden flooring, but it's not. It's old and it's not well kept, and it looks like barely anybody sweeps the floors here.
Okay.
So when you walk to the back, you're seeing this back hallway. Especially once you pass room 1, you're going to notice these large footprints coming to and from.
To venture a guess, I have to say Steve's a Goliath,
Marble.
maybe a
200 years old.
Dragonborn?
It's from about 40 miles west. Like dwarf knows.
Tell. It's that stone cunning.
What sort of magic are you using?
Okay, so you want to go up and knock on the door?
Yeah, I'll knock on the door. I'm going to take off my robe thing first, so I'm just wearing my nice clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Okay.
knock on the door.
Okay, what kind of nice clothes are you wearing? Like, what are we?
It's not noble clothes, but they are nicer. They're more presentable. It's like what you'd consider in today's world a tucked-in shirt with maybe a loose tie.
Oh, okay. Casual. Okay, dress casual. Cool. All right, so you walk up and you
Falling
knock
right
on the
behind
door.
him. I've got my scale mail and my dread helm.
Okay.
And I'm behind that with my gray hair and rusty.
I do bust out a mage armor before I do all this, just in case some shit goes down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So we'll knock down.
I
this
cast guidance on you, just real quick.
Oh, okay. Good thinking. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Jethro,
So I
what are
knock
you
on the
doing? Are
door.
you stacking up with them?
You taught me.
Yep. Yeah. You stacking up with? Are you like everybody's kind of getting in line to go up to the door? Are you going with them?
Yeah, I'll be more towards the back, just waiting for shit to hit the fan.
Okay. Cool.
I'm waiting for the door to open.
Okay, Avrin. What's Avrin doing?
I'm twirling my great axe in the hall.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and when you knock on the door, you hear, "Oh, hold on 1 second, please. I'll be right there."
Oh Jesus!
And about 8 seconds later, the door begins to open, but it only opens about 6 inches or so. And you see a woman's face in her mid to late 60s, and she seems to be wearing very nice clothing. But you could probably gauge that she's some kind of maid of some sort. Not like typical maid outfit, but she's in nice clothing, but she looks a little less than proper. And she's, how may I help you?
The second the door opens, I'm just charging in, like bulldozing in.
Oh, okay, forget about my plan, fellas.
Okay. You charge and you push the
I
door,
love
and then
this plan, and I charged you.
Okay.
Does the door actually open or?
Well, you two push. It was cracked open, so you two push the door open, and she backs up. She's like, "Oh my!"
I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs. Scott Brown, motherfucker! I have a show and get out!
What?
I face palm.
I
Sir.
apologize, ma'am. I don't know who these people are. They have apprehended me.
We're
in
the
wrong
pizza
way.
delivery guys.
Apparently, they're very intrusive pizza delivery guys. I apologize. Is the master of the house around? Come on, guys. And I grab him and kind of try to pull him out. Of the room.
Like you're gonna fucking pull us anywhere.
I'm
not
like skinny as a rail. I'm shorter than you probably. I don't know. You're a dwarf, right? So I'm
Yeah,
bigger
I'm
than
a
you,
dwarf.
but you're much
I'm
lighter
like
than
a
me.
brick.
Right. It's like Gumby trying to pull Godzilla's foot out
You're
of
like, you're a tiny crank trying to yank two big.
I'm gonna
Balls
just
out of
continue
there.
trying to walk in the apartment and look around, probably dragging him around while he's, especially if Orvin is also following around.
Roll
Yeah.
you and all three of you roll a perception check for me, please.
one of my spells.
Oh shit! Nat 20. See that 19?
See that 19 that was born a 20, but it's now a 19.
Hey, that's a 20.
Okay, so the two wrecking balls, you guys, as you bust in the room and you're looking around and Reggie's yelling, you look around and there's nothing in this room. No furniture, no nothing. It's an empty room. It's clean. It's very clean. Like the floors are especially clean. It looks like they may have been waxed at one point. There's a window on the far end of the room. The room looks very clean. And there's a open doorway on the far left, and there's an open doorway on the far right. The doorways that you see are probably 10 foot wide and very tall. But there's nothing in this room. And she says, "Oh yes, please." And she looks at you, Shady. Please. Yes, tell your friends not to barge in. Master Steve will not be happy with unwanted guests in here. Please.
I'll wait at the doorway.
I'm still like, despite all this, I'm just like,
You've been served.
I just look at her and like,
Or something.
yeah, I'll just give it to you straight. Yeah, we're here to evict him, and yeah.
I'm excuse me, I'm not quite sure.
Is this what the landlord was talking about? Leaving without wanting to leave? That's eviction, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Happens all the time.
Yes, I was explicitly instructed to deliver the response to that, and that is fuck no. Fuck no, yes.
Well,
That sounded like verbal assault.
And I
Verbal
go
assault.
charging through one of the doors.
She attacked us
at
verbally.
this point, I'm also just like pushing my way in, just like, nope, can't accept that. Nope.
Okay, so you guys shove in, and she's like backing up. Her eyes get a little wide. Sirs, please.
Shut up!
I don't understand what you're doing here.
I walk between him and sort of approach her, and I say, here's the deal. I don't understand how I need to put this for you to understand, but you and your master Steve no longer reside here. I was going to try and break it to you a little bit less obtuse, but I mean, it's all the same. I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of how we do it, you no longer have a home here. And you can either listen to us and follow our instructions and not get hurt, or you and your master Steve can be in a very, very dire situation without a home, on top of whatever may happen next.
Sir, I can't make decisions like this. Steve is at work, and if he comes home and everything's gone...
I'm going to stop you there, ma'am. Home is not a word in this vocabulary anymore. There is no home. Home is gone.
We have till the end of the month. It's in our lease.
Can I see the lease, please? I need to take a look at that.
Today's the 31st. Get
I get the fuck out. Fuck your calendar. Sure, I'll run and fetch it. Yes. She goes, turns around and goes to the brisk walk over to the room to the right.
Okay.
And you hear like some kind of furniture, like sliding like a drawer or something in the next room, and she's
Going for a weapon!
presumably looking, yes, going for a gun. Freeze, mother, you, yeah. She's presumably looking for something in the next room.
I want to do a
Exactly.
perception check to see if there's any
What
pets
door-
or animals in this area.
What door was Avron going towards?
Hold that.
12 perception.
Rotu. Perception check. Okay. You're listening and looking for any animals or anything of that sort in here. Okay.
Yeah, any pets?
No, there doesn't seem to be any sign in this room right here. This large, maybe a dining room or living room or whatever. The initial, there's no foyer or anything. So the initial room you go into is a large empty room, pristinely clean. And you're listening, and there doesn't seem to be the sound of anything other than the woman. If you're in the room, like if you're right up against everybody, you can hear her in the room, like shuffling. You hear paper shuffling around and stuff in the next room. Now, Avrin, he said you're going to a room. You're following her,
Yeah.
or something. Okay. So you follow. Dum 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 dum.
Well, he said he was barging in. That's why. So I assumed if he's. I was gonna say it. I was gonna follow him, but if they're going the same direction, then
Well, actually, I was going to go into the other room.
Okay.
You know, she could be calling the police in the next room. We might want to go there.
I mean, are magical telephones like a thing in this world?
Magical doorbells are. So, no, not a magical telephones though.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a higher level mage, you can obviously
gotta-
connect.
yeah, but magical telephones exist in regular D&D. They're called stones of
sending stones.
Spark
sending
speech?
stones.
Yeah, but that would presume that the law enforcement has a sending stone for every residence in the city.
Or a universal one. A universal receiver.
Ooh, no, that would be.
They've actually just got a sending stone system, and they've got an operator who just connects them.
Yeah.
It's basically like telephones, right? It's like old-timey telephones.
Yep. I don't know. You'd have to check. So, Auburn, you're going in the opposite room that she went in, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a following behind him.
Okay, you're right behind him. You guys enter the room on the left, and Ovrin, go ahead and make, as you're the first through, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay.
That's a 9.
First thing you see in this room is a large table, a large island. You glance around this room, and it is a very, very large kitchen. But there is, but it looks very bare. There's cupboards. There's lots of cupboards. There's a hand wash / sink area. There seems to have a bucket next to it, and there's a very large island that looks like you could prep a lot of food on it and everything. But the only thing that's actually setting out that would indicate any activity in this room is a little bread box that has a little fresh loaf of bread and a few vegetables sticking out of what looks to be some kind of hempen bag, and the room looks pristine, just like the other one. Everything looks polished and clean. And the only things there are the bread next to the bread box, and then a little bag full of vegetables.
Is there a window in the room?
What was that, Ovrin?
Is there a window in the room?
In this room, no.
Okay, so I'm going to start gathering everything that he has, and I'm going to start bringing it over to the window and throwing it out the window.
All right. Okay. So, you want to start like from closest to you to farther away, or do you want to go? Where do you want to start?
I'm gonna start with the bread box.
Okay. Okay. So you don't go directly over the bread box. The
But I'm
room
just
is
gonna start bringing.
the room, or the way the room is. It's kind of a rectangle, but then in the middle of the rectangle, along the outer wall, there is where the wash area is, and then the bread box, and everything is kind of in the middle. So you walk past some cupboards, and you go to the bread box, and you reach in the bread box, and there's some like some old time chips and some some snack foods, and then there's more bread, and then there's also some a piece of dried meat that looks like it's half of it's been cut up to make sandwiches. And you grab all that stuff out of there, and you grab the stuff off the counter that I mentioned before, and you want to take them back in the other room?
Yep.
Okay. You grab that armful of stuff, you take it back in the other room, you open up the window, which is not locked, you just slide it up, and you throw it out, into a side alley.
I'm gonna keep the meat and the chips.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Start putting them in your pack.
I didn't have lunch.
Okay. Take the meat and chips, and you start putting them in your pack. Okay. Let's see here. So, Reggie, did you do anything when he went in there? Or you followed him in there?
I'll probably grab some of the food, and then kind of an idea will pop in my head.
Okay. Well, he grabbed everything
Across the room. Holy shit! This is two-timey Steve.
Okay. He grabbed everything that was on the counter, or that was out.
Well, I think he said he was leaving the meat and food and stuff.
No,
so
he's stealing the meat and
No,
chips.
I'm stealing.
No, I know, but he's not throwing it out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll have to get it from him. Okay, so you share some of that with him, I'm guessing.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Okay.
He's a fellow dwarf.
Okay. Jethro,
So
what are you
mountain
doing?
dwarf. But then I'll shout out.
Are you still waiting with Malachi in the middle room for the chick, or did you follow the two dwarves into the kitchen, or what?
I'm actually going to take a seat in the middle room, just to the closest chair, and just wait around for the woman, give her a chance.
Okay. There was no chairs. There's nothing in the middle room. Nothing at all.
Awkward.
Yeah, there's. It is just a polished room with nothing in it.
I'm just going to stand against the wall and lean against it and start smoking some tobacco.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, so Folheed, what do you like to do?
Folheed, yes. Well, I mean, I'm looking around like, did this guy just move in or something? He ain't got nothing set up. This place ain't broken in law. What is this?
Is there some arcane explanation for there not being furniture in the home? Like, could something be derived from this that I might know about?
Check the ceiling.
I mean, you could like walk around and do like a field check, like, oh, do I get the tingles? Because arcane, you can do an arcane check if you want to.
Or detect magic.
Minus,
Sit there.
yeah, minus detect magic. I mean,
I
that's
can
the only.
detect magic.
I don't really want to burn the spell slot unless I have to.
It's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
so it's an 8 Arcana check,
Okay.
which is not perfect.
Okay. You're just like looking around, wondering why the fuck is there a big empty room? Like this is this is prime living space here, and it's very clean and nice. Nothing really strikes you as being arcane or magic related about this situation.
Can we even evict this guy if he isn't home? Is that how this works?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Makes our jobs easier.
Maybe, but then he might just come home anyway as soon as we leave.
Is there any furniture in the other room?
In the room that you were in, the kitchen, nope, just what I
Yeah.
described earlier, just that island in the middle. Other than that, nope.
Can I
Nothing.
fit that island out the window?
No, it's attached to the floor, and it's about 6 foot long, solid wood.
Okay.
So Steve's got gigantic feet. I don't know if you guys saw it in the hallway. There were gigantic footprints, and he doesn't have any furniture. I'm assuming because he can't use the furniture. Maybe he's like a fucking dragon or something, living in an apartment. That could be really bad.
I am gonna go into the other room.
Please, no.
Face palm. Jeff face palms again.
You're gonna hurt your arm if you keep face palming like that.
I'm just gonna shout out
Thanks.
into the room. Holy shit, guys! This is Two-Timey Steve.
Who?
Who's that?
Two-Timey Steve. His sexual exploits are a thing of legend. You've never heard of him? Man, I'd hate to be his significant other.
Maybe that's who that was.
I've heard the tales, but there's no way. No way.
It's gotta be.
At
Just
this,
can't.
at this point, Malachi, Jethro, and Folheed, I'm just going to call you Folheed, because it rolls off the tongue easier. Folheed, the woman comes back in the room and sees you. Where did your friends go?
They are helping you move out.
Sir, it's not my house. Please, you're going to have to wait for the master to get home from work.
Right. Did you get that?
Why is the window open?
She like goes over to the window to shut it real quick.
I come back in eating a chunk of meat.
could
Just come in. She rushes over to you. Just get. That's
You
my
know
food.
Two-Timey Steve.
What? No, his name is Steve. Steve.
Two-Timey Steve.
I don't understand the reference. Is it pop culture? I don't know.
It's from his exploits. He sleeps around.
He doesn't sleep, sir.
He doesn't sleep. I know he doesn't sleep.
He's
He fornicates.
She's trying to like reach and talk to the one dwarf and reach and grab the food from the other, and
I just
Bye.
We're just playing. We're just like,
I look out in the hallway.
Bye.
no, you
just-
can like hand it around her back and I'll grab it, take a bite, and then toss it around and keep her spinning.
stop it. You two are just fucking bullies.
I'm checking outside to see if Steve's on his way here.
okay. You peek out the front door and nope, doesn't seem to be anything going on. You just see the wooden door on the outside. Or from
Tell me about Steve, Miss. What's your name? I didn't catch it.
She grabs gets a hold of a little portion of the food, but not a lot, and she's like,
Steve. His name is Steve.
We got that. What is he? What does he do?
He's sanitation. He cleans.
Yeah, he does. Cleans pipes.
Does he not use furniture like a regular person would?
I don't know what you mean by regular person, but no, he doesn't use furniture.
What is Steve? What is he like existentially? What is Steve?
He's a simple man. He's good. He's a good man.
You say man.
Yes.
See, what I'm trying to find out here is Steve a fucking Goliath?
Ew, no. He's not uncivilized like a Goliath. Look, I am about done.
He's
And she
fucking
tries to grab another piece from you guys. I'm about fucking done with this.
I would like to pop the piece out that she has and take it back.
Okay, we'll just say you do. I mean, she's really she's not agile at all.
I'm gonna look at this footprint. Can I identify what this thing is?
Okay.
Can I
so,
try?
okay, so you were popping out of the door, full heed. You were popping out of the door, and you're checking out the footprint again. Go ahead and do an either investigation or survival, your choice.
Definitely survival. I don't have any int.
Oof. You just know it's big. It's a big footprint. I'll give you no, it's an 8. Okay, it's just a big footprint.
They were Fobog.
Oh.
I can recognize it's not a Fobog. Furbolg.
There's a bunch of shit going on during that time of her wrestling with the dwarves. Is there an opportunity for me to sneak into the room that she just came out of?
Sure. Actually, after she was talking to you, and when she went back to try to reclaim a little bit more food, yeah, you could have just easily walked away. These dwarves are fucking with her, and she's kind of trying to have.
Did she ever get the eviction notice?
Were we given notices?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does have. You can see Jethro. You can see a piece of paper sticking out of her side pocket. She has like a dress on, but each side of the dress has like a one deep pocket on each side, and she does have a long piece of paper, like a rolled up scroll, hanging out of the one pocket.
I'm gonna ask her for it to see, just to clarify, make sure everything's in order.
Okay.
While I'm still smoking in the corner.
Okay. She's like just gives you a little bit of attention, like, yes, I'll tend to it as soon as I get my fucking food back. Give me. And she's still trying to fight the doors for her food. But yeah, she says yes. She will address that then.
You know what would go great with this? Go see if he has any ale.
Malachi, as you go into the room that she was going into, roll me a perception check, please, as you take in the room's ambience.
Ooh, great.
Okay. You see that there is a desk. There is a hutch. The room is very clean, and there is nothing else.
Anything in the desk or in the hutch?
Go ahead and make an investigation check as you start rifling through drawers. And oh damn, man, you're getting hammered here. Wow. As you look through the desk, you see what seems to be a bunch of paperwork. You glance over a few of them, and they are letters to someone's grandson. Saying they're unsent letters saying, I wish you were here. It's hard to write you. I miss you. I'm sorry. I need to be here. Hey, it's me again. I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I just really need to be here.
Whew, what a deadbeat. Okay, throw him down on the desk. And that's everything that's in this room. I've searched both the desk and the hutch.
Okay. The hutch, you're going to see about 4 ceramic plates. And each of those plates has a picture of a thumbs up in the middle. And embroidered around the outside or the rim of each plate is what looks like a chain at first glance. Even with the nat 1, I'm going to give this to you because it's so beautiful. It's a chain, but once you look a little closer, you notice that the links in the chain are little bodies.
Oh, that's neat. I'm gonna take one of them.
Little bodies going like this, and they're all like touching each other, hand to foot.
All right, that plate's going in my backpack.
Okay.
Can I try and grapple her and throw her over my shoulder?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It's an attack.
Yep, it's an attack roll.
I just want to say, I as a person feel bad about this, but I as a character don't give a crap.
I'm the cleric. I am the morality.
I second that.
So you reach in to grapple her, right?
It's been luck in your games.
And she quickly pulls out some ninja shit and puts her foot up and like pushes you, not necessarily a kick, not like an offensive kick, but puts her foot up and pushes you back and you into the wall, and you boom hit the wall, and as you hit the wall,
grab her and carry her outside.
And she like looks at you guys like but as you hit the wall, you hear the doors flap on all the cupboards in the kitchen. Like you hitting the wall. This place is so rickety that you hitting the wall is actually shaking all the woodwork.
Oh, okay.
I will attempt to grab her.
Okay. You as well. Go ahead and you reach into.
Is that just athletics?
I didn't really want to do the oppose because she's not going to oppose it. She is holding. Well, actually, no. She used her reaction for him. As I say, I'm playing as though she's holding her reaction to attack back if somebody tries to grab her, but she already used it for him. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make the athletics check. And I'll have her just roll a straight D20. Oh yeah, so you see her like put her foot up and push oh man, I gotta go back over to the other screen. Horrible names. Push Reggie up against the wall. Reggie hits the wall and you sneak up behind her and woof, easily scoop her up, and she's off the ground. Her feet are flailing off the ground. Let go of me.
Out you go.
I'm gonna pick myself up, like dust myself off, and try and quickly follow behind him.
Okay. So you guys are taking the chick out. So Malachi, Jethro, and Fullheed, what are you guys doing?
I'm like trying to apologize to the woman as she's being carried.
As she's getting carried by you?
Yeah, sorry about this. There's no offense, but you gotta. It's business.
I understand, sir, but your friends are dickheads.
And she's getting carried outside the door.
Well, it's by a dwarf, so it's probably actually not that high. It's probably about north.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's not even that far off the ground.
It's 7.5 feet tall. I'm like looking down at this scene. Like,
Oh, okay.
Jethro, what are you doing? You were in the main
It
room.
just makes it more humiliating.
I'm just kind of look around and just. Well, that's one tenant down. On to the next one.
Okay.
I suppose. I imagine Steve will come home and we'll have to do this one again.
I think our work here is done. At least until that big fellow comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go get another lock and you put on the door, the job's done.
Can I take her outside?
Sure, if you'd like, yeah. Okay, so you carry her the whole way outside. You're
Okay,
grabbing.
as soon as he leaves, I'm closing and locking the door.
Okay. Well, as soon as everybody's
Well, I
leaving?
need to get back in.
Well, I know, but
Why do you need to get back in?
Like into the building itself.
Into the building itself. I'm taking her outside of the building.
Okay. Sure, you take her out. You open up the door, you take her out. You carry her out, and what would you like to do with her? You just
And
toss her
2.
out? Okay.
And 3.
She lands on the ground as it skids across, and this puff of dust comes up, and she gets up, and she...
You are the worst person ever.
Slam.
And you hear her on the door, thump, 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 thump.
You'll hear about this later. He's not going to be happy.
Don't care.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do? You're standing outside of room 2. Room 2 has nobody in it, as far as you know, and she is. You guys hear a thump, 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 as she's hammering on the front door.
go get
Next.
yeah, go get another
We
lock.
asked for a lock.
Just
Shut
change
the
We
door.
asked for locks from
If we
the
change
guy.
the lock,
underneath
then
the
it's
window.
done.
Okay, Jethro,
Yeah.
go ahead. Hold on, Jethro, go ahead.
I think I would go to the owner. I'd ask him for some locks just to be safe.
Okay. Okay, so you head
And
upstairs.
tell them that the first tenant's out.
Okay. So you head upstairs and you knock on room 4. Is anybody else going upstairs with Jethro?
I will follow that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
guard the door. As soon as I kind of realize that he's gonna carry her all the way out, I'm gonna guard the door.
Okay, so Reggie is guarding room 2. Avrin is at the front door guarding front door, right?
I'm not guarding the front door. It's locked, isn't it?
Well, it's shut. She can't get in.
Okay.
Yeah,
as long as she can't get in.
Okay, so you're going to room 2 with Reggie. Okay, and Folheed, Jethro, and Malachi. Did you say you're going up to talk to the owner as well? Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys go up. Jethro's going first, and you guys are heading up. Jethro, you knock on door 4, and the owner comes out a few seconds later, and he now comes out, and he's dressed in a cook's apron and nothing else. And before he was wearing like,
Pants before.
he was wearing like the equivalent of just a pants and a t-shirt, and now he's wearing like just a cook's apron. He's like, oh, what do you want? Are you guys fucking done yet? What do you want?
We got the first woman out, but he's
The
making
woman?
it a little difficult. Yeah, the old lady, the maid or whatever. Anyway, we got her out. You don't suppose you have any locks for the doors? Otherwise, I'm just gonna end up breaking the doorknob off.
Yeah, that Bilgewater, that rat, sea rat that they called Steven. He wasn't there, so his maid was, but we got her out.
So you guys did nothing. I mean, Steve's the tenant. The old lady ain't the tenant. You guys did nothing. You got
if
out.
he ain't here, then we can't do the job until he gets here. But then we'll kick him out as soon as he gets here.
Well, I mean, I hired you to
Don't
do
worry
the
about
job, but it doesn't say that he's got to be here.
How
Find
do
out-
you suggest?
So we just change the lock, right? Yeah,
I
Right.
can throw his stuff
I
out.
mean, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do if he ain't here?
I want him to not come back, attempt to go back in the room. He's got to get back, and he's got to fucking bust down the door, and he's got to be back. And then I'm back to square one.
I'll tell you what. I'll teleport to wherever the fuck this guy's at right now, and let him know for you.
He works right down the fucking street, man. I mean, you could have.
Thank
Did
you-
you ask the old
thank you
lady
for
where he
that.
worked?
Well, thanks to fucking dickweed and butt fuck over here, there's no talking to anybody. So thank you for the information.
You know, I know a set of twins down the street named Dick Weed and Butt Fucking. They don't look like any of you guys. All right, well, yeah, no, dude, he
is there
works right
anything
down the
else?
street. Just convince him to leave. That's
Thank
all.
you.
Is there anything else we need to know about the other tenants before we go knocking on their doors?
None of them have maids.
Well, hopefully they're here and home, because that makes everything a lot
The other two,
simpler. Not sure which.
the other two tenants, the other two owners of those apartments should be here. Sure.
Good. Next build rat. Let's go.
Should be.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Uh,
So about those locks, did we get the
Oh
lock?
yeah. Hold on, I got locks for you. Sure.
He goes over to what looks to be like an armoire, and he grabs a little drawer out of it, a little tiny drawer, pulls out 3 locks, shuts the drawer, and comes over to you. Here's 3 locks. Here's 3 keys. Actually, fuck you. I mean, take the keys. There's the locks. You get 1 shot.
They're a very smart man, smart goblin.
Yeah, well, I didn't
I
get where
take
I'm
a lot
at,
from
you know.
him and
I didn't get where I'm at
tip
making.
my hat off to him and walk off.
Oh, well, thank you. See? Guy means business. Fucking right.
I look at
like walking up to the next door. I'm just gonna choose door 3.
Jethro.
Well,
As we
Avrin is.
start,
Well, they're upstairs, and Avrin's guarding the door. I'm gonna say keep a lookout, and I'm gonna go back inside into the kitchen area and see if I can find some ale.
Okay, so you're heading back in the kitchen.
Back me a
Malachi,
glass.
I just want to do a quick search. Is
All right.
all.
Malachi, and Folheed. Folheed, you said you're heading to room 3 while you're up here.
I'm waiting at the door. I'm waiting for everyone else.
Okay, Malachi, what are you doing?
I look at the two and I say, I've I've read about great magics. I've read about great empires. I am the epitome of intellect. Hear me out. Perhaps we should deal with Steve before we're dealing with somebody else, and Steve's maid walks literally down the street and gets Steve and comes back, and then we're dealing with Steve and another tenant. Perhaps we should finish the first job before it bites us in the ass.
Okay, you're telling that to Fullheed and Jethro.
Yeah, the two that are like by me.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's not like when you throw someone overboard, these people can just come right back. All right.
I mean, we already took care
Well-
of 3/4 of the door for him, so won't take much to break in.
Yeah. True.
Well, I got a few bags of caltrops, if that'll help.
I just go to the front door. Is she still banging on it?
No, she stopped. About by the time you guys are done with the goblin, the knocking on the door stops.
I like crack it and peek out.
Okay.
Try not to be noticed.
Okay, so you're going to go back downstairs and peek out the door. Auverin, you're still
That's gonna
standing at you're still standing at door 2. Reggie's in the kitchen of the apartment 2. Jethro and Malachi are just finishing talking upstairs.
Body's just everywhere.
Yeah. Fullheed, you are. That's amazing too. Even after
Always split the
several
party.
drinks, I know where everybody's at. Okay, so you Fullheed, you crack open the front door and you look down, and you see a semi-busy street. There's probably people here and there walking to and fro down the dirt street, but this is a very dense residential area. You don't see her in either direction.
I'm looking for somebody standing with a particularly tall stature.
Okay.
I know this guy's at least got big feet, unless he's like a little midget with big feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check as you look. You're glancing around for somebody that could be Steve.
Ooh, perception. That still bad rolls. Okay,
Okay, that's
one
not-
higher that time.
It's not too bad.
That's like
Yeah, you don't see anyone that is larger than a regular sized human or any of the other races that resemble humans' size.
I just kind of shout back like, I don't see Steve on the street yet. I don't know what he looks like, but I don't see him coming this way.
Well,
What is for?
I wish I would have asked where the fuck this guy worked at. That would have been helpful.
Also, don't see the maid, so we're kind of out of luck on that one too.
Well, I guess we'll just take it as it comes. So, am I right to assume that there have been eviction notices already handed out, or are we carrying them, or are there any at all?
I mean, I don't know. You're not.
Damn
Oh,
it.
you're not. Okay. What I do know is you're not carrying eviction notices.
Okay.
You weren't given eviction notices, nor were you instructed to.
The maid had one, right?
No, she was bringing you her lease.
Oh, so she had it. Damn it. Okay.
She had a lease. You asked her
I
for.
misheard that.
Yeah, you asked her for a lease, and she was bringing you a lease. Whenever
Okay.
Tweedledee and Tweedle
Tweedledee.
Dickhead, we're messing with her. Yeah.
Okay.
We weren't messing with her that much. We were trying to eat. She was messing with us.
She just felt so bullied.
Yeah, you guys are bullies.
Do I find any ale?
Oh, so you go in the kitchen, even without any rolls. You look in every cupboard, with the exception of the one that was directly behind the bread box, and there is nothing. They're all empty.
What's in the one behind the bread box?
It was just snacks like that Auverin grabbed,
Oh, okay.
chips, stuff like that.
Okay.
Anything in there?
No. Damn it.
There's no alcohol. There's no cups.
I imagine our Overin and Reggie just looked very disappointed.
No. All right, I guess
Now he
should
deserves to
go
get
the
evicted.
next one.
I mean, yeah.
After they get out, I lock the
Any
door
alcohol?
with the lock.
Okay, so as soon as the two dwarves are out, you lock the door. Room 2 is now locked.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
I'll take out a paper and some ink and a pen, and I'll write. This apartment is property of, and I put Lodged Hand's name on it. You have been evicted. Blah 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 blah. Just some kind of like semi-official looking letter, and slap it on the door.
It occurs to me, instead of having an official thing that it's evicted, we just need to get him out. Why don't you say like there's a gas leak or some shit?
Well, that was my plan until you two jumped in, fucking holding your dick.
Well, you're not as smart as you think you are. You could have told us what your plan was. So you came to the door, you knocked, and I reacted.
Honestly,
In my defense,
they ain't gonna come back.
my fellow friend,
In my defense, I'm an idiot.
In my defense, I did ask you to allow me to handle this one, which you very quickly ignored 2 seconds into me opening my mouth.
Well,
I do remember that part.
You didn't tell us what the plan was.
Well,
You
I
could've
didn't
told us
think
what the plan was.
I needed.
So then I saw an opportunity and I reacted. I'm impulsive.
I put this. I crumple up the paper and I throw it away, and I get a new one out and say, "This location has been quarantined due to a terrible Underdark
terrorism.
mold infestation."
An outbreak of dwarven assholism.
And then I just fucking tape it on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, those Underdark mold infestations,
Yeah, it's the undermold.
They're killer, man.
The undermold.
Yep, it turns you into a spider. It's some pretty serious shit.
I heard of mushrooms that did that.
Yeah, dude, it's rough. Did you know? And this is from the intellect. This is from the mega brain here. That mushrooms are fungus, and fungus is mold, and mold. It's all part of a big cycle. I know. Now that you've had your brain thoroughly exploded, let's try this my way, fellas.
Well, then tell us the plan. And I'm happy to play along.
And I put a mustache on Field Jold, or whatever the hell his name is. Folyeed.
That's Henry Cavill.
I already have a mustache.
Poof! You have a mustache now, and it's minor illusion. And I intend to use this to make it appear as though their house is infested with some kind of exotic mold that is dangerous and has terrible properties.
Do you want my helm?
Mustache.
Them.
My dread helm?
I was just
With the glowing eyes. It makes him seem imposing.
I make his mustache turn into a big glob of mold. Is that better?
Fine, I was trying to help.
So gross.
Does anyone have mending? I mean, they did break down that door, didn't they? They cut into the door.
That's why we don't use wood.
That was the front door.
The door was meant
Oh
to
wait, no. That's for the goblin. That's for the goblin.
I'm gonna give him,
Okay.
guidance once again. I think it probably wore out at this point. I'm gonna refresh the guidance. Like, that's a good plan. Yeah, sure. I'm with you on that. Let's try it.
a flimsy door.
Let's check out the next guy in the line here.
I'm gonna actually be beside. Is it Miyachi who's gonna be, or Malachi who's gonna be the one greeting the tenant?
Yeah.
See, I'm not the only one who read that all fucked up.
It's Malachi, but absolutely.
Malachi.
Oh god. Oh, I feel so ashamed, and I'm a grammar Nazi too. I'm so ashamed.
Yep, I read that all fucked up.
Malachi. That's the name now.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Jeff is actually gonna get beside Malachi, and if the other two try to barge in, I'm gonna try and do athletics or whatever to try and keep them back.
I'm gonna stand
Try
against
and
the back
remain
wall.
composure.
You're being muscle against your own party.
We deserve it.
I mean, I was
Trying to
kind of.
get past me, I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts.
I mean, I'm just an idiot. I just do what I want.
Well, I'm beside
I'm gonna
Malachi.
I'm gonna stand in against the back wall behind him.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are stacking up on room 1. Who is going to the door?
We're in the hallway like a bunch of scolded school children.
The creepiest pizza delivery men ever.
Right.
Hi, little girl. Are your parents home? Okay, so Malachi, you're the one going to the door? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, please, as you approach the door 1.
I'm not good at perception. You should have told me.
I'm
I'm
worse.
a character that knew how to perceive things.
Oh, you're right. You aren't fucking lying.
I'm
I
basically
am
Could I-
definitely worse.
I'm
Could I
pretty
roll
perceptive.
perception?
No,
Am I?
if you're not
And I'm
right
not
up
bad.
against the door, then no, you don't need to. You'll see. Don't worry.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. So you you knock on the door, and you hear, "Who is that?"
I'm just gonna shout, "Mold inspectors!"
I kill mold inspectors.
Come at me, bro.
No.
This is important. And I rap on the door harder.
What do you want?
Open the door.
Hey, even if you kill us,
This
the
is-
mold's gonna kill you. So you get better to open up.
This is a mandatory mold inspection funded by the city council. It is imperative that you open the door immediately.
It is impossible to have mold in here. I promise you.
I disagree. I work in the field, and I think you're full of shit. Please open the door, or I will be forced to break it open.
Fair enough. I'll show you.
And the door
God, he's got to have hemorrhoids.
opens up. He's pooping right on the other side of the door. Okay.
There's definitely mold in there then.
The door opens up, and you see a slimy green, somewhat green furry looking fingers wrap around the door and pull it open the rest of the way. And you look in the room. Well, first you look in front of you to see what pulled the door open, and you see a about a 6.5 foot tall green creature. And the creature looks as though it's not only dripping green slimy shit, but it is also appears to have green, almost plant-like substances popping out all over its skin. It's vaguely humanoid. It barely meets the humanoid category.
It's Swamp Thing.
It looks like Swamp Thing, but more of an oozy.
Toxic Avenger.
Yes, closer to Toxic Avenger than Swamp Thing. If they had a baby, it would probably be this guy.
Could I make like an Arcana or Nature check to have an idea of what the hell this thing is?
Sure, go ahead and make a nature or religion check.
Can I
Actually, all of you can make a nature or religion check, and
Can I
depending
make
on
an axe check?
which of you makes a really good one, then I'll decide whether who made the. I gotta go back over to roll 20 now. Damn it.
My guy's just gonna stand there and say, nah, it's fine. I wanted to taste my lunch again anyway.
Okay, Shady, that 20 nature, that's for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're
7.
just chilling out like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Off the poop deck once.
Shady, your character will know that this isn't some normal creature that you would see in nature. This had the smell of something a little more nefarious. Not exactly sure what. This is very obscure, but it's definitely not a natural being. This smells of something. Yeah, just something off about this creature. And its face kind of like shifts a little bit. Like the one side starts to droop, and the other starts to ride up a little bit. And it's surrounded by a small layer of ooze-looking substance that doesn't drip off of it, but just merely seems to shake. And as it shakes to the bottom, it starts to fill in on the top. So it's kind of it's amorphous. It's kind of ever moving, and it doesn't have eyeballs, just the sockets, and something that somewhat resembles a skull, but it looks like it's a skull made of plants. And the creature looks at you. Oh, the gaping mouth,
Back
Malaki,
with the gaping mouth.
Malaki.
It's like,
oh yeah, I guess I should. The rest of the room, the whole entire room is covered in plant life, like moss, almost like moss. But you can see some little pods here and there that like clusters of pods here and there. And the creature looks at you with a gaping mouth. And
I told you there can't be any fungus in here.
This is what happens when you eat Tide Pods.
This is 100% against city code. This is insane.
Anybody got a torch?
No, don't you dare.
You can't live here. You understand this. This is dangerous to the other inhabitants of this building.
The owner has agreed to my living situation.
The owner has been arrested, and he is no longer under his care. This building is under the care of the city, and this is not acceptable. You must leave. You have 2 hours to leave.
go ahead and make a deception check.
Can I do a performance check to make decide?
If you're doing it like dance and song, city,
No, I'm doing like an acting thing. I'm acting like somebody else. It's like I'm doing a whole charade.
Yeah, but you are straight up lying. So if it was like an interpretive dance kind of thing, I would think.
You get my D4 guidance.
Yes, you do get the guidance. He did say he was casting guidance.
Oh, is that a D4?
Yeah, it's just a D4.
Oh, it's not going to matter anyway. You did good. You did really good. But yeah, you can go ahead and add the D4. Let's see. A 4 might matter. Or a 4 might help. But you already got... Okay.
23.
Still really good. Okay.
Basically turns it into a nat 20.
This is impossible. I am paid up till the end of the month. I am perfectly illegal to be here. I'm sorry for his situation.
I'm gonna like hold a flame in my hand with like a firebolt.
Okay, so you charge up firebolt, and the empty looking face whips over from Malachi to you.
What is that for?
You have 2 hours to exit the premises before you will be removed
with force.
With force.
My lease says otherwise. I have till the end of the month.
It's the 31st, motherfucker. Fuck the calendar.
I keep hearing that, but I don't believe it.
City Hall will reimburse you for your unpaid, or for your already paid up rent. Just file a claim with Magister Llewellyn in the City Hall at this address, and I write it down on a piece of paper and hand it to him.
Who the fuck is Llewellyn?
He's the Magister. He's the Magister. He's the
What's a Magister?
He take God Jesus Christ. These are my hired help. I apologize. You have 2 hours. I don't want to have to say it again.
It's true.
I thought we were.
As you mentioned, the City Hall is going to reimburse you. The creature lifts up what resembles an arm. It's kind of an arm, but with like a little droopy effect coming off the bottom of it. And it holds up an arm. And you can continue talking, but you see after a couple seconds the floor begins to roll, almost like in the cartoons where where the grass rolls if somebody smacks a hill or something, and it the floor begins to roll, and then right shy of the creature it snaps up, and on top of it is a small scroll. And the creature holds out its hand, and the scroll flies off the floor, which is all plant life, and into his hand.
Can I firebolt the scroll?
You can, yes. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Since I already have the.
What? I mean, you
firebolt
can.
ready.
Yeah, you were ready. Yep, you were ready enough. Okay. 15. Actually, I think that is good. Let me check. No. Okay. So it flies wild, but it does hit the plant life in the corner, and you hear when it hits the corner, it hits the wall in the corner. You hear like a little tiny squealing, and the creature whips his face over to you.
Why would you do that?
Let that be a warning.
I missed.
We done goofed, guys.
Holds open the deed or the lease.
Right here I have till the end of the month.
I put my finger on it to like trace out the words and prestidigitation, light it on fire.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. So you light it on fire. The creature shakes it to put out the fire, and then holds it up above its head so you can see it but not reach it. And you look at it, and there is no scorch marks at all.
These magic leases.
This
and
is
shit.
magically binding, fucker.
Dispel magic.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that. Okay. You want to cast
Okay.
Dispel Magic?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're fucking barbarian. Wait, no, what are you? What are you?
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I just
The other
have.
one's barbarian.
I'm deceptive because I have scale mail and a warhammer.
Okay, so Dispel Magic at 3rd level?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have higher, but anyways.
Okay, it's only a 3rd level spell, so it automatically dispels it. So he's just holding up a piece of paper at this point. See, I have till the end of the month unless we agree with both parties agree on the eviction.
Did it actually dispel it?
As far as you can tell, yeah. I mean, you can tell as the caster. Yes, it was a successful spell cast.
I think you should reread it.
Okay. He looks at it. Looks fine to me. Look. Until the end of the month, unless we both agree. I don't agree. Folds the paper. It dispelled the magic that protected the paper, but the paper still says the same thing.
While he's holding it above his head, can I do something?
Sure. Yeah.
I would like to use my feature, benign transposition, to teleport right in front of it, grabbing it out of his hand.
Okay.
However high up he is.
You already were right in front of it, so you don't really.
Oh, I thought it was like out of reach.
I mean, it is up. It's up, but he didn't
Right.
move back any.
Right. No, I just want to teleport up and
Oh,
have
okay,
it.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And then I burn it for real.
Okay. Go ahead and do I'll give you an option: sleight of hand or athletics check. One of the two. To when you teleport to quickly, whoosh, before it pulls it down, knowing what you're doing.
I sleight that hand. I sleight it good.
Okay. Give me a DC 14. Oh well,
Okay.
fuck! You already did it. Okay, so yep, yeah, I did.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like when the DC's after the fact and you
yeah, after the fact. And always make it higher. I should have said 17. Oh, you just missed it. So 14. Okay, so yeah, you do it. You bamf up and you quickly snatch it out of the creature's hand. As you pull it out, the edges of it are covered in this like oozy, mossy substance, and you hit the ground in front of it.
Okay. I will not burn it yet. I will minor illusion and change the wording to unless the royal guard or unless the city guard or whoever's in charge of this place decides otherwise, all these are magically binding. Blah 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 blah. The royal palace or the guard or whoever has the right to change the lease according to the safety of others in the building.
Okay.
And
So
I show him that.
okay.
Yeah.
You minor illusion the change in the wording. You whip it up in its face and like, look, this is what it actually says. Okay. And I'll have him make an intelligence check. What is your DC?
Oh.
Because he's sure that it didn't say that, but if he fails his intelligence check, then he's gonna
3 plus 8 plus 3 is 14.
Okay.
I guess I could look at it.
Wait, let me look at his score. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll roll first. Well,
Oh my god.
damn it! That was almost really easy.
Shit. Well, when I fail miserably.
You tainted it with your magic.
And it's on fire.
And diplomacy is.
You're all going to die here.
Yeah, right.
Roll initiative, everybody.
This is going to
We're gonna do this theater of the
That's what
mind.
I've been waiting for all day.
Is there a way I can have like a potty break?
Sure.
Or
we
do
can
I
do
just
that.
disappear for a couple minutes? Or I don't know how you do it.
I mean, normally whenever you guys need to go. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that
14.
anyway. I've drank quite a bit, so I should probably preemptively break it. So yeah, guys, we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Gonna take a quick break. So I'll go to the title screen. I wish I used to have like a be back soon thing up, but we'll just do this.
Your stream has been like the same screen.
What? No
No
way.
video or anything.
Mine's working.
I didn't see anything. When I
Yeah, mine's working.
Mine
Okay.
was showing all the video.
Because you're not on the live feed.
I had issues with it like yesterday though.
Yeah, me too. But okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this on the thing.
I'm gonna throw it on mute and go wander off and grab some water and stuff.
Still getting used to it.
get to live feed.
There we go.
They were just bullying the shit out of that lady.
I don't have time for that. I don't think we have time for that.
All right, I'll be back.
Huh. No, I still have like nothing. When I look at the stream, it's just blank. It's a Stalwart initiative. Huh.
Thing is, fire could easily kill it. You gotta remember, we can't use the temperature part.
Okay. Excellent. For those of you just turning in, we are just coming back from a break. So, man, I really messed this. Jack this thing up. Yeah. Uh-oh, it moves my camera all around. Oh well, good enough. We're doing it live. Okay, let's see. Let's go check Twitch. Let's see what's going on Twitch. While we're waiting for everybody back. Okay. Oh, yeah, Ferdash is here. I wonder if Ferdash is still here. Hi, Ferdash. Yeah. Okay, cool. He did say he'd probably be stopping by. Make me a sandwich. What the? Okay. Okay. Oh, man. This is good. This is getting good. What time is it? What do we got here? We got plenty of time, right? Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Playing with so many characters that are assholes. Boy, this ought to be interesting. Although the assholes come in useful when it comes to this point right here.
Well, I posted that video on Discord, which you'll see eventually. It's a joke because I just watched a video like yesterday, and I couldn't help myself when you presented this scenario. It's a video about like kind of a weird circumstance, but a lot of it was a joke on a guy who needed people to get the fuck out of a building because he had a showing.
Oh, okay.
Like, the real estate agent. It was just I don't know. It was too funny that I couldn't help but make a joke on it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Here.
He's usually really good about like reviewing modules and giving like tips on DMing and playing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little dry, but I really like him.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a drink.
Okay.
Sure.
Starting back. 1 minute. Go. Go, 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 go. What is Kyle doing? What the fuck was that? See, there you go, you little fucker. He was all...
It's pretty weird when you only see one hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird when you only saw one hand. Yeah, that was it was definitely different then. Whole different story. Okay.
Dance on camera when you're gonna dance.
The half camera wang slap dance was definitely different from what you displayed once you started going full cam. Okay, so let me. Do I have to adjust anything here? I guess I should do I should do an initiative. I gotta make an initiative tracker. We're doing this all theater of the mind. Remove all the turns.
We're just gonna one-shot it, right?
What's up?
We're just gonna one-shot it, right?
Yeah, this is just a one shot. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're gonna go with.
No, I mean, it's monster. Why even bother? Making initiative when we're just gonna one-shot it.
Because I can, and it's part of the game. Come on, man.
I'm thinking. So, guys, I'm thinking maybe we should do. I don't know if y'all heard from Kyle's chat. This Kyle's yellow shirt. I think we should cast prestidigitation, like our spellcasters, on a couple of the walls, make it look like it's fire. And so we'll say that we'll put it out if it complies with us. Otherwise, we just let it keep burning and try and scare it to submission. Otherwise, we're just gonna end up having to kill the guy.
It sounds like he can feel the walls. Because they screamed when we shot him. If we make them look like they're on fire, he's probably going to see right through it, I think.
The walls can feel. We don't know if he can feel the walls.
That's fair.
But they wouldn't be screaming horribly, so, I'd give it away.
Well, if we did the roof instead, make it look like it was engulfed.
The roof is on fire.
We don't need no water. Let's go.
Smoke above the ceiling.
Maybe I'll prestige my one of my arrows and I shoot it up into the sky, in the ceiling, and y'all cast it on the ceiling and it burns. Maybe try and scare it like that.
Don't take away Avrin's joy. He wants to fight this guy.
I want to fight.
Hey, I'm all for killing the innocent and all that other shit, but
He wants to fight this guy. He wants to kill him.
yeah, well, as long as you got one of these little things, a nice little heavy crossbow, you can take on just about anything.
Put a hole in it, Jimmy. Okay, so everybody roll initiative.
I got 17.
And if you already did, roll it.
I got 14.
If you already did, manually put it in, please. If you don't know how to do that, I can help you do it.
I'm not on the
I'm
turn.
sorry,
Neither am I.
I'm one of those noobs.
Okay, so who's the cowboy? The cowboy picture. Okay, Jeff.
That's
Jeff is a
me.
14. I'll do it. Who's that? Avrin. Avrin is 11.
I'm just a bell.
Okay.
I selected my token, so you deleted it.
I didn't delete anybody's token. I don't know what you talking about, Willis. Folheed.
I think I got this.
Oh, token, see?
Folheed, where's your... You didn't...
Uh-oh.
What?
You're wearing a
Oh,
shirt.
okay, Krill Lock. You're okay, Krill Lock in there. That's why I couldn't. Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Sorry.
you got your own. And where is Rotu? Where's your
I thought I changed that name.
where's your token at?
Oh, save name.
Oh, there
Whoops.
it is. Is
I
that it?
typed it all up, but I didn't save name.
You're wearing a shirt, Reggie. You're not bare-chested like a real dwarf.
Yeah, I picked that because initially I had a breastplate, but I changed it because I needed to have less money spent. I didn't have that much money once he said 400, so I changed it to scale mail. So, but I didn't change my token.
I'm just
I
joking.
got split mail and a shield
Okay, fellas.
and defense.
Let's see here. Okay. Oh, almost out of beer.
Oh, I should have pointed this out, but he has tattoos all along.
Oh, okay. Covered in tattoos. Okay, so, you
Me
guys,
too. You might even see some of them soon.
the creature reels back in fury, and it looks like it's got a lunge at you guys. But you guys are ready. You're prepped. You realize, okay, I'm fucking with this thing. It's going to probably not be happy about it. So, let's go to 20 for once. Froheed, you're up. You were able to react first. You're right behind, I guess. Wait, who do I have in here? Oh, that's right. You rolled initiative and it didn't show up. Hold on.
Is anyone? Because I'm the guy with the peg leg over here, but I did roll a natural 18.
Shady, which token's yours? I wonder why it didn't show up.
The green one.
Oh yeah, it's hiding.
Call the meek. Call the meek, right, Kyle? Get the guy with the one leg.
I am the guy with the one leg, but
Exactly.
Whose dex is higher, Reggie or Malachi's?
Mine's 16.
Malachi.
Malachi, what's your what's your dex?
16.
Do we both roll the same thing?
Yeah, you both rolled 9s.
Oh. Mine's a 12.
Okay.
it does say in little captions whose dex is better.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you had to have that set up to do the 9 point the number.
No, it
No,
just
they have
says
a-
like
they have a
the
little number
modifier.
by the-
Oh, yeah, you can see the modifier.
Hey, DM, do you want us to fill in those little bubbles where our pictures are at and stuff?
No,
or
the
does that
token.
matter?
That's just for you guys at this point because we're gonna do Theater of the Mind. I'm not gonna do for this particular game. I'm not gonna do maps. So okay. So anyway, you guys are kind of stacked up at the doorway. Full heed. You have Malachi right directly in front of you, and the rest of you are kind of stacked up right behind. And what would you like to do? This thing is about. It's right inside the doorway. And you can see a little bit inside the room, and all you see is like wall-to-wall green vegetation, like moss.
Well, it's getting all riled up. I'm just gonna. It's like he rings the bell and then points it at him, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person
Okay.
right off the bat. I'm probably gonna end this fight.
Read hold person to me for a sec, please.
Choose a humanoid you see within range. Is he a humanoid?
No.
He looks humanoid.
No. It's
He's
vaguely
not humanoid enough to be held.
with that spell correct. He's vaguely humanoid shape, but is definitely not humanoid.
Oh, okay. So I would. Can I retract that?
Yeah. You would know
I
that.
was assuming he was. Yeah.
Yep. No, you're good.
Oh man, that's terrible. Because now I have to use something that's far more destructive. You know what? I'm just gonna round this off with a. Shoof. Goodness gracious. What can I cast? I feel that
Kick him in the dick, Jimmy.
I mean, I guess I'll just cast Spiritual Guardians.
Spirit Guardians? Okay.
Yep. Oh, that did not turn out well.
No, it didn't, but I just have these stats on it readily handy. What's the wisdom save? What's the DC?
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
DC
DC
15.
15.
I fixed it.
I'm pretty sure I just clicked you D20. Okay, he fails the DC. Okay, so he's going to take... Wow, that is a shitty roll. Okay. So this turn he's going to take...
2, 2, 1.
Yeah. 5 radiant damage.
Go.
Okay, so yeah, you cast your spell and immediately all these small, almost like very light-looking things just start
They would be
spinning
angels.
around you in a cloud. Little angels. So spinning around you in a cloud, and the aura, this thing you see like little chips of it start, little oozy green chips start clicking off the top of it, or clicking off its face, or where its face would be.
It's halved. Alright, and of course, not affecting my allies. Is there anything? Are there other things in this aura that can be affected? Or is he just the only thing here?
You're looking around, and it doesn't seem like the plant life inside the room that is on the floor and the walls and the ceiling doesn't seem to be affecting them any.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. Well, actually, I bonus action cast spiritual weapon. No, wait. Can't double cast.
Correct.
Anything less than level 1. Or cantrip, sorry. Okay.
Okay, so who we got next? We got Jeeth. Jeeth, go ahead. Let me see who that actually is. Who is that? Is that Jethro? You have Jeeth on your roll 20? Okay. Jethro, go ahead.
It's Jeth. It's Jeth. Like death.
Okay.
But with a
There's an
J.
A in there for a reason. Alright.
Malachi.
Sure, go ahead, Jeeth, whatever. I'm gonna cast heavy crossbow for my first attack.
Okay.
19.
Oh, 19 hits. Okay, so you pull up your crossbow.
Oh. 2.
Jeff,
damage.
Jeff, did you happen to take crossbow expert? The feat?
I did not.
Okay.
Actually, I couldn't find the feats, and I couldn't find the damn feats in my book. I keep going back and forth between it.
Yeah, they're pretty far.
Can I get that at first level?
If you're a human, yes. You can take variant human, but you're going to have to adjust your stats.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're level 5, so you get at least 1 feat. Actually, we're level 6. He's a fighter, if you're right. That means you would have access to 2 feats at that point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, if you're a fighter. Good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because you said first attack, so only if you have crossbow expert can you make multiple attacks with a crossbow. Or heavy crossbow.
Right.
You have to reload if you don't have crossbows expert.
Okay, so yes, 19, and how much damage was that? Let's take a look. Okay, so 2 damage. Okay, so you...
And I have extra attack.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you quickly, with crossbow expert, you quickly reload the heavy crossbow, and you prop it up for the second attack. Go ahead.
9.
Okay. After the first attack, it landed in what could be construed as this creature's shoulder. Like I said before, it resembles a humanoid, but once you guys burnt the paper up, it started distributing its body mass. So now it's more of a like a cone-like blob than a humanoid. And you hit it with the first shot, and what was its shoulder, but then it continues to morph its shape. And the second shot, you were planning on trying to hit it, but it moved out of the way because of its shape forming. What else would you like to do? Bonus action or movement? Would you like to have a bonus action or movement, Jethro?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am in the line of fire. I'll tank it.
Oh, okay. Okay, you step up, you take your attacks, you brace for impact. Okay. So, 20, and Avrin, you're up.
Avrin has been looking forward to this all day,
Get it.
and he will gladly run up and freaking drive his axe straight into the thing.
Ooh, okay.
Raging, of course.
Okay, so you bonus action rage, and you run up and you go to bury your axe in it.
Oh man!
Okay. You go to bury your axe in it, and you, like the same thing. You're going in at the same time as Jethro was shooting, and this thing is changing shapes to react to the burning of the paper. It's changing shapes, and as it's changing shape, you also miss in addition to Jethro's miss. But you do have more than one attack.
Alright. right, I will attack again.
Okay. Oh
That
yeah.
was much better.
So you wow, look at that. Exact opposites as Jethro. Okay, so you swing down, you miss.
Weird.
You miss with the
That's
first
so
attack, and then you try to recover on the second attack, and you actually swing up with the great axe. Go ahead and roll for damage. 10. Okay.
10 slashing damage.
Okay, so as you swing up with your great axe, you actually cut a sliver of the creature off. But when you do, this liquid sprays out of the creature's body. The cone-shaped amorphous figure that is left. Let's see here. Creature that touches the blank or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet of it takes 1d8 acid damage. Any non-magical weapon made of metal or wood that hits the... I shouldn't even be reading all this shit to you guys. That hits the blank after dealing the damage, the weapon takes a permanent cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls. If its penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed. Non-magical ammunition made of metal or wood that hits the blank is destroyed after dealing damage. Okay, so...
Does silver count?
Does what?
Does silver count?
Yeah, it's non-magical. Okay, so you do 10 damage, and this acidy substance sprays out of the creature where you cut it open, and it barely hits you, but it's your shoulder. You feel the acid spray on your shoulder and leave a few small, boiling, acidic marks on you.
Auburn just laughs.
And your weapon takes a -1. I'll keep track of that, I guess. Okay, anything else? Movement? Do you want to move it at all? No? Okay.
No, I'm good.
Malachi, you're up.
All right. So, hold on just a second. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to say knock knock.
Get the fuck away from me.
I'll take that as a who's there. A homeless green ooze creature monster, and then I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay.
So it's a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't think that's enough. Let's see here. Wisdom 3. No, it's not enough. Okay.
He finds my joke unbearably funny.
Stop it.
And then I turn and I walk to the back of my group.
Okay.
I don't get it.
It wasn't meant for you, my friend.
You're gonna have to take an attack opportunity because you were up
Isn't
close.
he
Well,
incapacitated?
if he's incapacitated, he can't make actions or reactions.
Is it incapacitated?
Was
Yeah.
prone.
Prone becoming incapacitated.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I apologize. Lord, I apologize. I didn't realize you were incapacitated. Okay. So
First
it is.
you call me Malachi.
It is prone and incapacitated. No. He called you Malachi. Jethro called you Malachi.
Oh, it was all Jethro.
I called you
I wasn't paying
Malaki
attention to
before.
the name.
Oh.
Yeah, I called you Malaki before it started.
I thought it was a Japanese name you had. I was
Okay.
thinking like Miyabi's or some shit.
Okay. So yeah, the creature just kind of, it doesn't necessarily fall, but it folds back into like a flat state and is unable to attack you. So you pop to the back of the group, and this creature is just kind of shaking on the ground. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, let's see here. And Reggie, what you doing, Reggie?
Can I move up to base it? Is there room?
Yeah, and I mean now that you've, it's just you and Avrin that are right up against it right now.
Okay. I want to twin cast Booming Blade,
Okay. Sure.
which is 2 Booming Warhammer. And it's prone, so I should get advantage, right?
Correct. You get advantage on all attack melee attacks. Ooh, okay. Ooh, good. Okay, so you got a crit and Just a good roll. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for each of those. Nice. So 9 and 2. Okay. So
No, that there's thunder on it, so it's the total of 20 from the first one.
Oh, those
Booming
aren't
Blade
crit-
at level 5 adds a D8 damage in addition, and then 11 and 5 from the second, so 16 from the second. So
Oh, okay. That's just your thunder damage. Okay, I thought those were crit damage mods added on there. Okay, gotcha.
it is. No, it's 5 plus 4 is the crit, and then 2 plus 8 is the crit for the thunder.
Yeah, for the first one. Okay.
So it's a total of 19. 19 from the first one, and then 16 from the second one. And if it moves before the beginning of my next turn, it takes. I doubt the crit matters in that, so 4d8 because it's got 2 effects on it. And then I'm going to use. I have to keep track of my sorcery points. I'm going to use 2 points to quicken a spell, and I'm going to cast Create Bonfire right under it. So now we have a situation. If he moves, he takes 48. If he doesn't move, he has to roll a reflex or take 2d8 fire damage.
Okay. So what do we got here? Hold on. Let me calculate. So 35 damage.
I was gonna say, can you cast two cantrips
I'm quickening one.
and level 1? But that's still.
Yeah, you can still you can cast 2 cantrips. You just can't cast 2 level 1 spells or above.
The twin spell still counts as one spell.
So.
Oh, okay. I don't know all the meta magic rules. It just breaks everything. This poor
Well,
thing.
it's got a very limited pool. Like I basically burnt through half of my sorcery points in one round.
Okay, so 35 for the booming blades. You did get beautiful slashes on the booming blades. What's he got to roll for the create bonfire?
Dexterity.
Okay.
He's well.
Okay, hold on a sec. So this is. Well, I'm gonna roll the acid damage as you cut through him on both of the first ones. Okay, it does full damage though. He's not resistant to any of that.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 5 and then 7, total of 12 acid damage.
Okay.
But he is going to take his dex save and probably fail that because he's got it. Yep. And he fails his dex save. So that is 35 and 11 for the fire. And then the fire starts to billow up around the base of this gelatinous cone-looking thing. So 46 total. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to calculate that there.
Now, in the spirit of fairness, he gets to make 3 wisdom saving throws with advantage to jump out of his laughter fit.
Oh, okay. With it. Okay.
3 damage him.
Damage. Okay. Hold on. So
When I cast those, when I cast with my sorcery points, runes start glowing on me, like probably one on my forehead and upper face, and like a pair on one on each of my arms. Like they start visibly glowing.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Start charging up, baby. Okay. Wisdom save.
Looks very confused.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna guess
you've
the
always seen it.
first one passes. With 18 plus 3, so 21. Okay, so he passes the wisdom save, but he still takes all that fucking damage. That's nice. Damn. Okay. Awesome, awesome. And you start charging
I knew that
up.
was a risk after you did that, but at least it gave me advantage, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and everybody until he goes gets advantage because he's still prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still.
I mean,
he can't get up.
sit
Yet.
until
If
he
stands
goes
up,
right
it
now.
uses- Yeah, but if he stands up, it uses his movement.
Half
which
of his movement,
activates
but his
my booming
movement
blade.
is halved because of spirit guardians.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's dependent on it because it's kind of a weird situation. But standing up is considered using movement, so that should trigger booming blade.
No, it's just moving your movement speed. You're not actually moving. You just use half of your movement speed to
Yeah,
stand
you
up.
have to use half of your movement, which is using your movement. You're using your movement speed to stand up.
But I thought Spirit Guardians was, or not Spirit Guardians, but Booming Blade was actually moving. If you move. Because he's not moving, he's just using half of his movement speed.
Yeah, it's not considered movement. It just consumes half of your movement. I don't think
If
it's
he willingly
technically. If
Okay.
he willingly moves,
So oh, wait, it is his turn. I was going to say, never mind.
that's
It's not his turn.
that's a DM call right there.
I'm fine either way. I just
Yeah, I think for
Well, I mean,
booming
either
blade.
way, he's probably gonna move.
Yeah, I mean,
His speed is cut in half right now.
it doesn't really matter to me. If he moves, he takes damage. If he doesn't move, he takes damage. Actually, I think technically he takes damage regardless. No, I think as soon as his turn starts, he has to roll a reflex against the create bonfire.
yep. If they start, it's if they start their turn in it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's how that works.
Okay. It's probably
And
one of those.
Spirit Guardian is going to do a It halves his speed, so he only has. It technically means he's not consuming as much to stand up, but then he only has like 10 feet movement left.
Not just assuming it's 30. I guess.
Oh, does it half his speed, or does it make it
I
difficult
half
terrain?
his speed. I half his speed. It's not like difficult terrain. His speed becomes half of what it was
Okay.
at base.
Oh no, that's cool. That's cool. It's perfectly cool. Okay, so half, and half. Okay, it don't matter. He gets barely shit for speed, or barely gets shit to move. No biggie.
He originally
I-
had 5 feet of movement, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool if he has. Yeah, if he has 5, whatever. Fuck him. He's an asshole anyway. Okay, so let's see.
600-pound life.
What's this fucker gonna do? Okay, so he's got the fire underneath him, and he's just got slapped around by your blade attacks, and and it lurches forward, and kind of the creature, you lose sight of its face as it kind of folds in half on itself, so that it looks like this. Okay, and at the beginning of its turn. It folds over, and on its back begins to pulsate. And then it explodes. A small portion of its back explodes. And
Well, does it roll reflex versus my fire?
it's still got to do your fire, yeah. I'm just doing, it says start of the turn, so I'm doing this start of the turn effect first. Oh, I didn't copy that one too. Well, fuck you. Okay. And a portion of its back explodes, and this green globby thing flies over you guys' heads and hits the wall, which is actually, remember, the stairs are right behind you guys. So it hits the side of the stairs and clings onto the wall. And this green thing begins to start to pull itself off the wall behind you guys. The guys in the back would see this small green slimy creature stuck to the wall behind you. Hold on, I didn't actually.
Does that count as moving?
No. Does it count as
I don't think spawning counts as movement.
Okay, so now that was the beginning of his turn.
That new spawn should take the damage.
It was technically part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Every inch will have every inch.
Okay, so but the creature does stand up. It doesn't move, but it does take the dex or the fire damage. What's he got to do? Roll a dex save.
Yeah.
He's no good at those. Oh, wow, crazy. Okay, so the fire starts to burn down a little bit underneath him. He is wet. He's wet slime / acid / plant life, and he doesn't move. But what he does do is a good question. Let me look.
So standing up doesn't count as moving.
Correct. I'm not gonna count. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that as moving.
No,
he
it's
doesn't.
fine.
He doesn't move. He just uses his movement speed, which fucks him up for moving, but he doesn't care because you're in his fucking house, man, and he's got lawn work in here. Damn it. Let's see. So, oh, really?
He's gonna mow his internal lawn.
Oh shit! All right. He'll do that. Wow, he's got all kinds of good shit. Okay, so Okay, so I need the two meatheads that are right up close to him, the dwarves. Can you guys each please make me a dex save?
Probably not.
DC 17.
Sure. Okay.
Are you referring to
That's a
me as well?
16. That was close.
No. You were standing back. No, just the ones that are right up against them.
We rolled
Alright.
16.
Okay. Well, that is the difference though, because Reggie made it to 17. Okay, spawning burst. The blank bursts several pods spawn at once and in a burst of corrosive pus. Creatures within 10 feet, and I'll give it just to you guys. The blank must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, taking 48 acid damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. A number of pods spawn are generated that bring the blank total number of pods spawn up to 4. Okay, so there's only 3 of these.
Wait, I'm raging. Do I get advantage on dexterity save?
You get advantage on any dexterity save you can see.
Yes.
Because you're a barbarian.
Danger sense.
Sweet.
As long as you're coherent, yes. You already.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you passed it already. Okay. So yeah, you both passed that. So it's 48 halved for both of you. Okay.
Team dwarf. Ooh.
Team dwarf. Teammate. Teammate. Who? Okay, so four acid damage for both of you, and these three more of these small pods fly everywhere. One flies in the doorway, like right on the door jamb. One more flies back a couple feet from the first one on the back wall. One flies by your feet, and another one flies up right above you guys. They're these small, about football-sized, green, slimy creatures resembling the main one. And they're all just kind of reeling around. And that's it?
Yeah, he did a lot of things.
That's it? Okay, so, one action. Any one action. Okay. So, Fauheed, top of the order, you're up.
He did a lot of things just now.
He did
I'm
one
gonna
thing.
cast. Oh, I'm gonna start this off. There's my character sheet. Jeez. Start this off by casting Toll the Dead on him.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Wow, what is with everything? When you uploaded it, apparently it just scrambled.
Yes,
Tends to screw it up.
Yes. Yeah, you have to like redo your spells when you transfer a character.
I had no idea. I would not have taken all the time to do these spells. There you
Okay.
go. Has he taken damage?
Yeah, he's taking damage.
Yeah, you took a
Then
lot.
that's the 9 if he doesn't make a save.
Okay.
DC wisdom save.
Okay. What's his wisdom? I think it's what is it? +3? Let me check.
Yeah, he makes it.
It
Yep.
was +0.
Yep, +3.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So yeah, you cast Toll the Dead on him, and it just kind of does a little shimmy and just doesn't seem affected by it.
He puts his
And then I
fingers
cast
in his-
spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna go wad up one of the little things that are scampering around.
Okay, so you got 2 on the doorway, one on the one side, and one up top, and then you got 2 on the back wall behind you guys. Which one would you like to hit?
I just hit one in the doorway. I'm gonna hit one in the doorway. It like summons an anchor. and just tries to splat one of these things.
Okay. Let me check there.
Did the 14 hit?
A 14 hits, yes. Yep.
And 8 force damage.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so you hit one of the ones in the doorway, in the side of the doorway. Your hammer summons, and then it's just a splat on the doorway, and the thing's gone.
Good.
Nice.
They were gross anyway.
Anything else? Movement?
Freaking bilge rats. No, that's all. I'm staying right here. I'm staying near it, where I'm halving its movement speed, and just here. It didn't make. Wait a minute. When does Spirit Guardians proc?
Oh yeah, I didn't proc the damage for it. I don't think. Let's do that. Okay, so
Start of its turn, yeah. First time it starts, or when it starts its turn. So it had to make that
yeah.
save.
So let's. I don't think.
Let me re-roll that damage.
We'll re-roll that damage when it comes his turn again, since we used your. I mean, unless you want to roll it for your turn, but it's not going to take effect till later anyway. So let's just roll it whenever it becomes his turn and it procs it again.
What was it? What was it the first time? I think it was like
5.
3 damage or something.
Yeah, let him re-roll that.
5.
3 on a 3d8. It was 5.
Yeah.
Oh. The first roll was 5. Like when I first cast it.
Yeah. Do you want to? I mean, you can re-roll that, but that's going to be his effect for. No, because that's going to be effect for 2 turns. No, re-roll it, because you'll have to re-roll it again for his next turn.
Yeah, I just roll it whenever he takes damage.
Okay, so
17. That
Holy
is so much better.
okay, yeah, that is a lot better. All right, so 17 for this turn.
And I already cast it, so I can't really include the pods now. But oh well. That would have been nice to wait for the pods to spray out, then cast it on all of them. Just burn.
Well, they didn't exist when his turn started, though.
17.
They didn't exist when his turn started.
Yeah, I know.
Odds.
Yeah. Well, I can only target during cast. Like on the initial cast, I target what it will and will not affect.
I've
Maybe
never.
the next time you attack.
Actually, wait a minute. I only designate people that it does not affect. So it affects everyone else except for the people I say it does not. Creatures unspecified to be unaffected, and affected creatures' speed is half. Yeah. You designate any number of creatures to not be affected. So any new creatures that enter the area must make a saving throw.
Nice.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So I might splat all those pods if they are creatures.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Well, considering an 8 just splattered one of them, I'm pretty sure you killed the rest.
Spiritual weapon and. Okay.
I cast spiritual weapon and told the dead.
Jethro, what you got going on?
Gonna do 2 attacks. First attack, I'm gonna do heavy crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And I did look at the one thing I do want to make clear. I did see that feat, crossbow expert, and I am going to take that feat. And I do know that I get 2 feats, but the other feat before this game had started, I had actually put 1 into intelligence, so that I had a +1 to that and a +1 to charisma. Or I made my charisma a 10, so I didn't have any disadvantages or anything.
Okay.
Anything in the negatives. So just 1 feat. So my first attack is going to be heavy crossbow with 11.
Damn it.
With 11 hits.
11 misses.
Well, in that case, for my second attack, I'm going to use one of my maneuvers, Commander Strike. Are you familiar with that?
No, we rarely ever have fucking fighters. It's good. Let me add it. Hit me.
When you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you and expend 1 superiority die, which mine's a 1d8. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. And I'm going to choose Reggie to attack this thing. And if he hits, I can roll a 1d8 to up that damage some more.
Okay.
And that'll be my last attack.
Okay. Reggie?
Can I use Booming Blade? I have Warcaster. It doesn't technically qualify, but I'm already able to use Booming Blade as an attack of opportunity in situations like that anyways.
Well, if he's asking you to use your reaction to do it, I would say yeah. I mean, if you have Warcaster and you can use a cantrip as an attack of opportunity, then yeah, that's what you're doing.
Well, any spell that targets a single creature, but
yeah,
I just wanted to. It doesn't technically qualify. That's why I wanted to ask. But
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one
you
weapon
cast a
attack.
spell, and during that spell cast, you make a melee attack. Right?
Yeah.
No,
It
it
says
doesn't.
no,
one
it's a
weapon.
make
spell.
a
one
It makes a
weapon
weapon
attack.
attack.
So
Yeah,
it can be.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
think Booming Blade
sure.
specifies that it is a weapon attack to make it. You're making
Yeah.
a weapon attack to cast
Yeah.
a spell.
Make
Yeah.
an attack, or else it fails.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead, man.
I was,
Yeah.
Okay. I said it. It's
I
up
was
to you.
hoping he would do Booming Blade.
So 14.
14 does not hit.
Damn it.
You hit this thing and like it just kind of slips down over the front of it.
Will you give me any bonuses to hit or no?
No, just on damage for that particular
Okay.
whatever this weapon master thing is. Superiority thing.
And that's mine. You know, I thought that was going to end so badass.
I was hoping it would. I just didn't roll high enough.
Like, get his ass! Ah! And not so much. Okay.
I
That's
got
okay.
excited with the advantage.
You can't win them all, Jimmy.
Okay. Anything else, Jethro?
No, intern.
I failed you.
Okay. Auburn, you're up.
Failed for the last time.
Reckless attack, frenzy.
Okay. Reckless attack that ass. Although he doesn't, I'm sure he doesn't have an ass. Maybe like
Probably
a
not.
poop shoot of some sort. Oh wow.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay, so you're just swinging while. Keep swinging.
Second attack.
Oh, okay. That one does it. That one does it. You managed to accidentally hit him once. Okay.
So 7 points of damage.
Okay. Good. Ooh, 7 points.
And I get a third attack, I believe. Friend.
If you frenzy, then yes. That is you use your bonus action to make a third attack, and you'll get like exhaustion after the battle or something. Also a hit. Ooh, okay, so 14 total slashing damage.
It's gonna be 18 because he gets +2 on each hit.
That's right, rage damage. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so 18 slashing damage. And the two that you actually hit him and cut into him, the slimy outside layer splits open, and a spray of greenish gooey acid spills out over you. You're raging, so you're like fuck it, but spraying on you for 9 damage as you hacking away at this creature.
I just bathe in it.
You just bathe in the glory. Okay, so that's what'd you say? That's 18 damage. Okay. So
Yeah.
40. Okay, awesome. Okay, anything else? Movement?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. Malachi, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to kind of squeeze up into the crowd a little bit. This is just for flavor. I don't actually have to be within range, but I pull my cloak over in front of the people that are just mauling him right now, and I go and watch as I make him, and I pull it back little, and I want to reduce him in size.
Okay, sure.
Just humiliate him.
Just demasculinate him. Okay, what's the save? Is it wisdom?
Constitution.
Con save. Oh wow. Okay.
You put him in a flower pot.
I don't think he's gonna make that. Let me check his.
All right,
con.
so he shrinks to half his size and 1/8 his weight.
13. What's your DC? Like 15, something like that.
14.
Okay, he still fails it. 13.
Okay.
Okay, so
Put him
yeah,
in a flower pot.
the large cone-shaped figure shrinks down to about human size. Probably
Now,
about five
so
foot.
then his weapons are going to deal 1d4 less damage. I don't know if his acid is considered a weapon. I can see maybe, because it'd be a lot smaller pieces, but I don't know. That's up to you. And he has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay. I'm going to give his attacks, because they are specified as most creatures are, melee weapon attack or ranged weapon attack. The acid as a byproduct damage I won't mess with, but the attacks I will.
Okay.
or anything that can be construed as the attack. And what else is reduced? I'm sorry, his AC, I think, right?
Nope. He just has disadvantage on strength savings throws and strength checks.
Okay.
He's now considered a small creature if he was medium before.
Yeah, he was large, so he's
Okay, so he's medium now.
yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
I could probably carry him out of here now.
He takes
Bonus.
minus.
Let's see if I can do anything as bonus.
Does he take the minus D4 on damage too?
On his damage that he deals.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. Let me make sure you got the negative. I knew there was a positive for enlarge. I just barely ever see shrink. Okay, so Reggie, you're up. Go, Reggie, go, go, go. Kick him in the dick, Reggie, kick, kick, kick. It's right there, Trebek.
Is he still splashing off acid damage?
No, it's only like when you guys cut him open, it's just like an initial as a hole is cut into him, right, as he's hit.
Okay.
He's not actively squirting. He's,
Time to make new holes.
Get him.
Did he seem to take extra damage from fire or no?
No. No, but have you guys hit him with fire?
Yeah.
The other thing you hit.
Fire under him.
I don't think the fire ever actually hit him though.
He saved bonfire, didn't he? Didn't he?
The
save
second
that?
time on his turn, it did. My initial damage, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, then, no, he definitely didn't. He didn't. It didn't seem to hurt him as much as you thought it would.
So
It actually technically hurt him more than it should have, but
so it hurts him less.
It seemed not that effect. He didn't seem that like phased or scared by it. He's very slimy, so he didn't.
Okay. Well, then I'll just.
You would think plant life, fire, bad. If the plants that you threw it at over on the other side of the room, those it burnt like a hole, and they weren't slimy like he is.
Those children are susceptible. Let's kill the children first.
Kill the children in front of him.
I'm just gonna try twinning booming warhammer again.
Okay.
And another glowing rune is gonna appear on my arm.
Okay. He's glowing, bitches. Oh yeah. Oh, that'll do her.
21 and 8.
Okay. 21 definitely hits.
So a total of 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull your warhammer out and again, like you see just a portion of its like chest, shoulder type area. It's kind of just a upside down freaking ice cream cone at this point. But yeah, you a chunk of it rips off of the form, and as you do so, wait, let's do his damage first. You definitely tell that it definitely hurt it. It does splash a little bit of residual acid at you, but it's not a whole lot. Yeah. 2 acid damage as it just out of the chunk that you took off. Let me add his damage. It's 14.
Yeah.
14. So.
I don't know why this is piercing.
Math.
It's just bludgeoning.
It don't matter either way.
I know, but it's weird that it gives a warhammer piercing damage.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, the warhammer they depict in this is like the blunted side and then the pick side. It's more like a pickaxe or a war pick.
Isn't it?
With a bludgeon side.
I was thinking a big two-hand. Well, I mean, it is a smaller.
I thought a war pick was a war pick.
A war pick is a war pick, but I'm saying the way that they picture it in the book, the warhammer actually has like a small bludgeon side and then a pointy.
That's
pointy
typical of a warhammer. Yeah, they have a pick for piercing armor.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that
Or
you would
it's
think
It is supposed to
it's
do
just-
bludgeoning, though.
It's roll 20 just being dumb.
Roll 20 has it as bludgeoning.
Yeah, the book has it as bludgeoning as well. I don't know why I picked it up as piercing.
yeah, that's
I mean, I'm looking at the item in roll 20 right here, and it says bludgeoning. Change the damage type. Go in.
oh, quite a conundrum. Okay, so
Yeah, you can change your damage type.
yes, you smack him good. Good smack. Okay. Anything else?
No,
Reggie.
that's it. I want to conserve my my sorcery points if this goes for a while, so I'm gonna call it there.
Okay. Creature's turn. Start with the pods. Actually, the pods.
it's-
Pods all.
Because I have Spirit Guardian
Yep.
stuff.
They all pop.
It still does have a reflex against my create bonfire though.
Yeah. As soon as this turn starts. So go ahead. Yep, you did Spirit Guardians. Good. And he'll do bonfire.
Dance! Dance, you plant creature!
Okay, so the fire doesn't seem to bother him. Let's do the wisdom save. He passes the wisdom save, so 6 radiant damage.
Yep.
And okay.
Always running down.
And let's see here. Okay, all the pods, the small little offspring creatures, they all pop. Yeah, they don't have enough life to support Spirit Guardians. The creature does see this and is very, very upset of losing
Murdered
its
his children.
freshly spawned babies. You child murdering fuck. Actually,
Is he like stomping on one of them?
he has to roll a respawn for that. Oh, and he does respawn. Okay. Let's see here.
All I'm envisioning is the scene from Kingsman where all the heads explode.
He's going.
Just, what a wonderful
Good
world
times, good
we've gone
times.
into. Ah!
Yeah, I know that was a great scene. He's going to reach out and stretch like this. He's going to move forward and reach out and stretch this oozy arm out at you and try to smash you in the face with his ooze. That's going to be for full heed. Let's see here. First attack. So it tries to smack you with its oozy arm. That's a horrible attack. 12? Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Attack him with my strong arm.
Yes, my strong. So he attacks you first, and he reaches out over, and then he kind of tries to do a flip of his wrist to try to catch you. Oh my, that's still horrible.
I like to imagine that he's like punching and it just can't reach far enough.
Yeah.
It's because he's so much smaller. He hasn't accounted for the extra distance.
Yeah, there you go. That's true. He is shrunken. So he swings out, but he misses horribly on both attempts to strike you. And that's his turn. He's fucked. Okay.
Yeah, goodbye.
Full heat, you're
all
up.
All of his little things died, so let's just do the thing again. Till the dead spirit weapon strike. And now it's hitting him, so I hover it 20 feet over to him
Okay.
and just conk him on the top of the head, or try to.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, you swing with the spirit weapon, and his form just kind of shakes a little bit, and it misses him.
And then toll the dead. Ooh! I hope he fails.
That's nice damage.
That's damage. Ooh.
Dadgummit!
Bullshit.
Okay, well,
No!
he
Man,
dodged everything.
Yeah, that's really good damage. Yeah, he managed
Yeah,
to.
that's really
He's
good damage.
boom, ho. He is doing some crazy dance moves to dodge all that shit.
Oh, that's
Stop
fine.
dancing.
I'm in my rhythm at this point, so.
We're fighting. Quit your
This
fucking
time-
dancing.
This time you forgot to account for his smaller.
Yeah,
Hold still, you little vermin.
it's all about the girth, baby. Okay, anything else?
Yes, hold still, you little vermin.
Jethro, you're up.
Heavy crossbow.
Okay. Pull up the crossbow and you fire off, and
Holy
this. Yeah, he's not that big anymore, and you're in the back, so you're just kind of trying to fire over people at this point because they're kind of in your way. Those assholes. Okay, so you missed with the first shot. You quickly reload.
It's you.
Second shot. Oh my god, what the
Man,
hell?
you started off so strong. That first hit was so good, and now everything's
You got
downhill.
roll another
Is
6.
that you?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
Just, whatever you do, don't roll another 6.
The DM's taking all of the good rolls.
yeah.
Stealing.
Josh.
What?
Josh.
Plant
Hang on.
respect, baby.
Hey,
Plant
you.
respect. Okay, so yeah, both bolts
right.
fly off and into the wall. And as your bolt, your first bolt and then your second bolt land into the wall behind the creature, you can see that the plants that are that it lands into slowly begin to crawl, wrap around the bolts, and then it just looks like a mass of plants there. The bolts disappear.
I start getting pissed off. I bite my cigarette, bites in half, and I'm going to use action surge to do one more hit.
Ooh. Actually, you can do two more,
actually-
brother.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
you
23.
attack action.
Oh, that hits. See?
Oh, cool.
You eat that cigarette, boy. It's good for you.
10.
Eat it.
Okay.
10.
All right. So, yeah.
Bit to the
10.
cigarette. He's serious now.
Say, yeah.
He's chewing that son of a
Second
bitch.
hit. Fuck.
That's okay. We got one in there.
It could have been another 6, in which case he would have just summoned Satan. So, we're good.
There
We're
was a
good.
break. There was a break.
In turn.
Okay, so but he still got 10 damage. That's good. Okay, so okay, new total. Okay, so yeah, you got pissed off. Got a volley of arrows. Okay,
Yeah, 9 is an upside down 6.
Auburn, you're up.
Oh shit. The Kieran Spears.
Alright. So I see that they can't hit this guy for anything besides the one. And I'm just gonna drive my axe into them, getting really pissed off that this little guy is just beating the crap out of us.
What are you gonna do, Jimmy?
Even shrunk, he's probably still bigger than we are.
Taller,
That's 24.
slender.
Still 2.
Uh, Okay, so you're gonna reckless attack.
Yep.
Okay. 24 hits.
That's 10 damage.
Oh yeah, nice. That's right. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm
about
also gonna frenzy again.
that. Okay. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice.
It's 15 damage.
Okay, so 25 so far. Okay.
Oh, dang it.
13 doesn't hit though.
Okay.
Came back down to earth.
That's good though. 25 is good. That's shitty. You take 13 acid damage between the two attacks that hit.
I'm good.
As the very nice chops just make it squirt even more. That's not.
I'm made of hit points.
Let's see here. So, wait, what was that? 20, 30? No, 25? 25. Okay,
Yeah.
So, okay. Stupid math. Okay. So yeah, you're hacking away at it. You see more slivers just begin to fly off of it, but in addition, there's more acid spraying out the sides of this creature. It's definitely taking a beating. It's definitely taking. I mean, it's even smaller to begin with, but it's definitely hurting now. Oh wait, it's not gonna matter. It is. How many attacks did you hit with on the previous turn? Never mind. I'm gonna give it to you now. But every time you hit it, your weapon gets a -1 permanently. So
I never hit it with my weapon.
no, only melee attacks.
Yeah, I mean, I have melee weapons. I could have.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna let you roll with it because I fucked up. But okay, so that is wait, how many times do you hit it? 4 times now.
Mhm.
Okay. So it'd be -4
Yeah.
on future rolls. If you get to -5, your weapon breaks. So as you're looking at it, and you're looking at your axe now, you're looking at your great axe, and it looks all pitted, and like the acid's just kind of running down the blade,
Betsy, no.
and it looks like it's pretty worn. Read me No, because I'm going to count... Reggie, I'm going to count yours as magical because you're using the spell to do it, to do the damage. So
Oh man.
we're not going to...
That's kind of what I assumed. I mean, especially since at level 5 it hits and it kind of bursts out anyways.
Yeah, but it tells you to make a... Doesn't that spell tell you to make a melee weapon attack and then the effect happens?
And you do your melee, you do your weapon attack anyway.
It's part of the spell. Like
Yeah,
the spell triggers a melee attack.
Yeah. As part of the spell, you make a melee weapon attack, but when you make the attack, this happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And you do all your melee
It doesn't
weapon.
mean it makes your weapon magical, but it does. The additional damage is magical, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to count it as magical regardless. So
Okay.
got that. So Avrin, movement. You want any movement?
Yeah, I gotta move back.
Hug it. Yeah, see that one. Here, he's got an extra weapon for you.
Nice.
Then your camera is, I was about to say, is...
Okay.
I gotta move back because I gotta find another weapon.
Okay. I mean, you can always use full heed as a weapon.
That's true.
Toss you my bell.
Okay, Malachi, you're up.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't mind beating it with my fists. That would work too.
I think your fist taking acid damage and eventually breaking is probably way worse than a weapon.
Yeah.
I look at the barbarian, and I size him up. I say, and I pull off my hat, and I put my hand in it, and I go, "What are you looking for? What are you looking for?"
Axe.
It's gonna be little. It's gonna be like a hand axe.
Fine. Whatever. I work with axes.
I pull a hand axe out of my hat and I hand it to him.
Ooh.
And that's my fucking action. So I'm going to.
But it was a cool one.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good.
Yeah, he's got 5. I'll even let you give him 2 if you want to give him 2. Like,
Sweet. I
Yeah.
pull out a pair of hand axes and I hand them to him.
there you go.
Or hand axes.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Abraca, fuck you.
That's what all the magicians say to the kids.
And that's I'm just gonna be conscious about where I'm at and stay away from the big slimy douchebag.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think Jethro's the only one he can't reach right now. Just to let you guys the way
Well,
you
I
guys
don't
are
want to be able to be reached, so I'll back up super far.
Okay. Do you want? Oh, you can't fucking disengage, son of a bitch.
I had disengaged earlier when he was on the ground. Well, I didn't disengage, but he was laughing like crazy, and I backed up. And then me coming forward to put the cloak in front was just flavor. I mean,
No, it wasn't you coming forward. It was him when he moved forward to reach full heed.
Oh,
He
okay.
got like up against the front line, but he can
I
reach
see.
over the front line. So he was kind
I
of.
gotcha.
10-foot reach.
Well, can I do anything? I could Misty Step. I'm just gonna Misty Step then,
Okay.
because that's a bonus action.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so you poof, you bamf out, and you are You're
I do the
over-
thing where I put the sheet in front of me and I jump, I like throw it up, and then it falls and I'm not there anymore. I'm over across the room.
I wish he was relatively intelligent. He'd be like, "Oh, it's so wonderful! What had just happened here?"
What is this, Reddit?
Yeah.
He either fell
Crazy.
through a trap door or he killed a clone of himself.
I give up. This just blew my mind.
The magic is that I did both of those things at the same time.
It's just majestic.
I'm familiar with that spell.
Mind freak.
Malachi. Okay, so you moved, you bamped, and Reggie, you're up.
Oh, how does he look?
Pretty beat up. Well, I don't say beat up, but he's got lots of. You see, like slivers of him just kind of hanging off and curling because of all the slashes that you guys have been doing. It's kind of hard to tell because of his shape. Like he's not a normal human where I could say like his legs fucked up or something. But he looks, it doesn't look nearly as hardy as it used to.
Ticket.
Okay.
It's still, I mean, hanging in there, but it's just not nearly as imposing as it used to look.
I'm gonna try and twin a booming warhammer again, I guess. I don't have much else right now.
Okay. Sure.
Why is this?
Okay.
So can you cast Booming Hammer whenever? Like, is there any, like, limit?
It's a cantrip, a booming blade. I just call it booming warhammer because I'm using it with a warhammer. I can't twin it forever. I'm almost out of sorcery points. But I can.
All right.
You can. It's a cantrip, so you can cast it endlessly.
Ah.
Yeah,
15.
It's out of Elemental Evil's guide, and then did they reprint it in Xanthar's?
It's in Xanthar's. No, it's in Sword Coast.
Oh,
Because they printed it right behind the
the fire one.
Elf thingamajigger.
Screaming.
Blade Singer.
So Blade Singer. Nobody plays those.
Hey, I play a Blade Singer, motherfucker.
Nobody plays elves because they suck.
Elves don't suck.
They stat wise 15
Wow.
and 24.
I'm a half elf. I mean, if
It's gonna
that
be a
counts.
war in this motherfucker.
Half elves are great.
Fucking half elves are awesome.
The best thing an elf can do is bang a human at a half elf. Okay, does a 15 hit?
15 doesn't
Or
hit.
half orc can get
Does
half
or doesn't?
orc, half elf.
Doesn't hit. Now maybe if you banged the plant, maybe it would hit.
That
24 does
that
though.
sounds kind of racist in a way.
What?
Such biased elf hate. That's okay.
The best thing that an elf can do is bang.
Well, I mean, role playing aside, which is perfectly acceptable, elves stat wise are the worst race in 5th edition by a huge margin.
How dare you?
I don't know. There's some pretty
What
crappy.
are?
There's some pretty crappy races in the supplements. So.
They're
Oh wait, that's not what I
excellent
wanted.
monks.
Okay. 6 acid damage, and he takes 12 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so the creature, takes another blooming blade to the face.
When your reactions reset at the start of your turn.
Yes, correct.
Damn it.
Yeah, because you can use your reaction in your. You can actually use your reaction in your turn if you have something to
Yeah.
allocate it to.
I'm going to. Because he hasn't been hitting me despite the damage, so I'm going to use one of my runes. One of my runes is going to disappear. And I'm going to reduce the damage by 4.
Ooh, okay.
Not too bad. I can only take 2 of the acid damage.
Nice. Okay. Anything else, Reggie? Anything else, Reggie?
I'm gonna. How many spells do I barely. I'm gonna Misty Step and kind of be beside Malachi.
Okay, you're gonna Misty Step as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you poof out as well, and it's just you, Alvin, just you up there in front of it, and then
Just the way I like it.
right behind you,
Up close, personal, intimate.
is full heed. Okay, so the creature does look pretty messed up, but it's just like burbling. Go ahead and roll that damage. That's a good damage. Let me see. If
Murloc
it's
noise.
half for the first one. Yeah, he'll get half for that, and for the second one as well.
No, I don't think there's half. I think it's all or nothing.
That's
Cantrip.
right, cantrip,
If he
save
succeeds,
yourself.
it's nothing.
Okay, so 5 takes 5
Or
more.
not.
Let me take that off.
Just constantly taking the damage.
Okay, so the creature is just smacked in the face with his little spirit grenades. Taking damage consistently from them. Kind of pissed off about that. Let's see here. So yeah, it reaches forward once again. I think it's gonna attack. Let me check. Let me check the options here. Oh, at the beginning of its turn, now that it doesn't have any little pod buddies, its back bursts again, and a little pod buddy begins to fly out through the air, and then it just evaporates as it's flying through the spirit guardians. It's just like,
What a wonderful world!
yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Let's see here.
What a lovely day.
Let's see. Yeah, it reaches over and it's really trying to get at you now, Fullheed. It's almost pushing around.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I only have 17 AC because I don't have my shield out right now.
Oh,
Only that sounds rough.
yeah. 17 AC, man. That's a hard life there. See, the creature's kind of moving around the side of Ovrin and reaches through
I'm trying to get in its face. I'm trying to get.
Okay. Yeah, you're moving in front of
Make
it. And
sure he can't.
it gives you a reach around, and reaches around and tries to take out Fullheed as it's kind of reaching for you, trying to rake you with its acidy fingers. Let's see how that works out for it. First attack +7. 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits. It sure sucks that it hit me, but I'm just going to Wrath of the Storm.
Wrath of the Storm!
I thunderously rebuke my attacker. Oh wait, it has to be within 5 feet of me. No, he's doing a reach attack, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't Wrath of the Storm him.
Wrath of the Storm!
Okay.
Oh, I need to get up close to him so that when he hits me, I can just rebuke it.
Yeah, but that's weird.
How dare he? How much damage does it do?
It's not terrible. Let me see here.
It's like the first time I've been hit this whole fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't really. I mean, without his pods, he's kind of not as effective.
That's why he hates you so much.
Yeah, he does. Oh, max damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of hate.
Okay, so that
is a lot of hate.
That's his
like-
attack.
How much health do you have, Kyle?
45 HP.
That's bludgeoning
Wait, how
damage
much?
from the.
Is that like a regular attack?
Yeah, that's his bludgeoning damage, and then he does 2d8 acid damage.
He is itty bitty, so he does take 1d4 less damage.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Is that of total damage? Well, yeah. Okay. So hold on. Let me roll this too. Okay. So 22 total, but let's give him a d4 minus. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, there we go. Good. So 18 total. I'm sorry. What is it? 15 bludgeoning
11.
and
18.
3 acid.
Okay.
Or
18.
whatever.
Ow.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
18.
that pretty much half shots me.
He hits you with the first attack. Actually, let's thematically play out. Let's see if it actually hits you. Does a 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first attack he actually hits you, but he grabs you, and then the second attack he slams you up against the wall, right beside Jethro. Jethro, you see.
He bring me closer to him.
No, he's pushing you back.
Oh.
You see Fullheed fly back towards you, and no, I can't do that because you have to end back in the square. I'm just being thematic. So
Can pull
we'll
back
just say
like 2 feet.
we'll just say he slams you into the wall next to you, like just grabs you with the first attack. You feel the acid burn on you, and you feel his fist squeeze, and then he just poof slams you in the wall next to you for the second attack.
I mean, 5 feet, a 5 foot square is a lot to be like banged around in.
Yeah, but this hallway is pretty
Hang in there,
wide.
Fullheed.
So what we got here? We got
Hang in there, brother.
2d6 plus 3 for
smoking another cigarette.
He's just like punching the thing around his face, just like, it's just like the damn Kraken.
Oh, Jesus. All right, let me give it a d4. Let's minus that d4. Good, another 4. Okay, so 22 additional damage.
Oh, good lord.
As it's got you in his grip, the acid's just running over your, like, all over your torso, and he slams you into the wall. And he lurches forward, He lurches forward as though he's getting ready to come through the doorway. Ovrin, he like gets right up next to you. You can actually like hear the acidy liquid sizzling on the creature's
Is he
body.
trying to leave?
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready to come through you.
I'm gonna grab him.
Okay, well, hold on. He's not actually moving. Like he can't move through you without making actions. So he's not able to do that. So he's just reached around you, give you a reach around.
Let me just make my Constitution saving throws.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 con saves.
Oh, that one's good.
Oh yeah, good.
What was the second damage?
With the
10
minus
damage,
4,
was it?
22.
22.
I think you got it.
So,
You got more than half. Yep.
Just barely.
Woo! By 1. You got it by 1. Good job. Okay. So yeah, you're still able, even though you just got rocked a little bit, you're still able to hold the spirit guardians
Rocked
up.
a lot. That dropped me to 5 HP.
Ooh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
He's like bleeding out of his mouth at this point. Like,
Yeah. Acid just searing through your skin. Oof. Okay. But it is your turn. It is your turn, and you're not like he doesn't have you. He slammed you up against the wall, and he lost his grip on you.
Yeah. Who's around me?
Uh,
Aside from him.
I am.
Ovrin's in front of you. Ovrin's in front of you. Jethro's directly behind you, and the other two are kind of behind you and just slightly out of the way.
How high is the roof?
Right now, well, you're on the first floor. If you look straight up, you look the whole way up to the second floor, which is like 50 feet. But the doorway that this thing's getting ready to come out of is like 10 feet tall.
Okay, so not 100 feet.
No,
I can't call lightning on a piece of equipment. Okay. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna like shift around behind him and just get, basically, keep him within 50 or keep in his range. I don't need to take. Actually, can I switch my weaponry during like for free?
Yeah, you can switch. Yep, you can switch one weapon. Yep, sure.
No, really, I can only draw one thing. So I'm just gonna draw the shield. I won't have a weapon because I'm gonna be casting spells. And I don't have Warcaster anyway, so I can't. So,
I love that feat.
I know. So
yeah, I know. It's easy to work around that you don't have it. I'm gonna move around behind him, with the shield up, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, so you're gonna go into the room and walk around this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
You can. It's difficult terrain once you get into the room and into the plant life. But
Everything's freaking fricked.
But you
Everything
can.
has been. Everything has been frickin' fricked.
Okay.
Let me recast that. I'm gonna cast this at a level 2, so it's essentially the Shatter spell, but it doesn't destroy everything. So yeah. All right, and I'm not going to roll damage. Sorry, no. I'm channeling Divinity to do max damage. That's 24 damage.
Holy balls. Okay. So you go behind him, and what's the what's the effect radius? Self?
It's 15-foot cube from me.
From you. Okay.
The same as my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
But I'm staying within 10 feet of him to keep in his reach. I don't think I'll hit an ally, but I might.
You're... Fuck.
I don't think there's a way for me to not hit an ally if somebody's right up
Well,
against
Auburn's
him.
the only one you would hit.
Lay down on the ground and shoot up in the air.
No, it just all around me.
No, it's a 15-foot cube from you, so it's like starts at you and goes out. It's not.
Me.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
no.
then
No,
I can just cast it directly in front of me and miss my ally.
Correct. Well, I think no, because
I can
it's
cast
got to be
it to the side of him, and the AOE outward will hit him, but not my ally who's like there. If I aim.
If you you go in, don't get behind him because then you will hit Alvrin.
Yeah. Okay.
Go in, step
didn't
to the right of him. Step to the right of him, and then cast it just at the edge. Yeah, you
I
can
thought
get.
it was a cube in just around me. I didn't realize it was a cube emitting from me.
No, that's Thunderclap does that, like where it's immediately around you or centered on you. This one centers from you.
So 3d8 just max damage on a burn right channel divinity for that.
Nice. Okay, so 24. Let me check his health here.
He just takes the bell and just up into the air, just No. Actually, because it's directional, he just like boom and just slams it onto the ground.
Okay. Yeah,
But
you
of
see
course he
this
doesn't
thing
have the
like
bell, but that's just flavor.
you see this thing like the shaky body of it just fly up against the wall and make this splat sound. It pulls itself away and starts to head back towards you. But yeah, you can see that there's a lot of remnants of it sitting on or still stuck on the wall and kind of like leaving little trails of ooze as it's pulling itself away. It definitely looks like that rocked it pretty good.
Yeah, in this case, I'm gonna have to move away. Like spirit guardians is still up, but I need to like heal myself.
Okay, well, when you can take 5 feet in to be right up in front of it, and another 5 feet in to get the room, or 10 feet in to get to the room, because once
I don't need to go into the room, right?
you need to if you don't want if you don't want to hit Ovrin, you need to get in and around him a little bit so that you don't hit Ovrin. You need to get in the room and 10 feet in the room so that you can
blast him 10 feet away so he can't reach me anymore.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you blasted him up against the wall, so now he's just peeling himself off of it and starting to come back. Yeah, he can't. You're good there. I just mean I'm not talking about opportunity attacks. I'm talking about movement because inside the room is difficult terrain. So 5 feet, 10 feet.
Doesn't really matter.
20 feet. Okay, so where do you want to go? You're in the room 10 feet, and you've used.
I want to get back out of the room.
Okay, so you have to use 10 feet to get, or 20 feet to get to the doorway. How much movement do you
I have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, you can get almost to the doorway.
Okay, well that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know where I am in like map wise, but
okay. Well, you're right inside the doorway.
Am I
Ovrin
basically in the same place I was before?
No, you're 10 feet from there. Ovrin's standing in the doorway. You are like the next step into the doorway. You're right in.
So I'm. Oh.
You're like right diagonal from Ovrin right now. You two are the only ones.
Okay, I guess I really want to get away from it as much as I can.
Well, you're not in his reach right now.
But I want to be as far away from it as I can get.
Well, I mean, you could go in further in the room instead of coming back out. Either way, it's difficult terrain once you get inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like a bad idea to go further into the room. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, so you're almost out of the room. All you need to do is make one more step. The next step, you're out of difficult terrain. The next step you take.
Yeah, but I'm hurt real bad.
Well, I mean, you did come in to blast him into his house. But hey, it did good. It did really good damage. Okay, so you're done. Jethro, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to actually put aside my crossbow, and I'm going to use my war hammer against this thing. I'm going to run up and hit it.
Okay.
12 hit.
Okay. So you run around Ovrin, and you run in front of Fullheed, and you're gonna take a step into the green shit and smash him with your warhammer. Go for it.
Yep.
Okay, your first attack.
Got 12.
Man, you are getting haunted here. Okay, so you go in. You're not expecting like how sticky and weird this floor is gonna be. The plants, as you step in them, seem to. You can feel them start to climb up your boot as you step into them, and it's just very difficult to walk through here. And you think you're going faster than you actually are, and you swing a little early.
Nah, dude, you got to use it two-handed. Coming big and hard.
Yeah, but I got. Well, I guess I could. My shield's on my back, I guess. But anyway, my second attack, I'm actually gonna turn to Fullheed. I'm gonna tell him, keep hitting. Don't stop. Regain your composure or some shit. And I'm gonna use rally on him. So
Regain your composure or some shit.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm gonna roll a d8, and whatever that is, he regains that much. He gets 8 life points back.
Ooh. Okay.
And that foregoes my action.
Okay.
My second action, and I end my turn.
Good. That might save your ass. Okay. Good.
Is rally one of the?
Battlemaster.
It's one of my maneuvers. I have 3 maneuvers. I have 4 dice. I've already used this. Is my second one, so I have 2 more left. I'm hoping we don't need to use it for this fight, just in case the little girl in the next thing happens to be a fucking like the biggest creature there is in the book and crashes the entire apartment.
Okay.
It's just a girl from the budget.
Cool.
So,
Okay. Avrin, you're up.
so I end my turn.
Okay.
All right. So
Who's the planet?
Avrin sees this go down. And he realizes he can't attack with his great axe anymore, so he puts it away. Takes one of the hand axes that he got, and he starts going to town on it.
Okay. Freshly supplied hand axe.
Reckless.
Okay. Oh yeah, first one hits. Okay, so that's 10 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. You carve down through it. You're seeing like all these missing pieces, these missing chunks and slivers and like flaps hanging off this
Won't
creature.
you just die?
Leave me alone!
We're not supposed to kill it. Right, we're not supposed to kill it.
I mean, it hit us first, right?
Is it ready to surrender and leave this place?
7 points of damage.
Yeah, I think we might have successfully evicted it. I think it wants to leave now.
Okay, 17 damage. So that's
Keep it in submission.
okay. You carve 2 more slices into it. Your hand axes are taking damage. Your nice new hand axes are starting to.
Yeah, they're loners for an hour anyway. They'll disappear again.
Yeah. Just keep them.
It's okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Not much else I can do.
Okay.
Piss in its eye socket.
I'm just gonna yell at it and try and intimidate it.
Okay. The old Malaki. Go ahead, Go ahead, Malaki.
All
Got any
right.
yellow there?
Following on his intimidating roar, I'm going to say, now is your opportunity, my friend. I don't want to have to kill you over something like this. You are living in a biological disaster, and you cannot live here. Now's your opportunity to leave.
Okay.
And I reach for my flask and get my wand out and wait his answer.
Okay. Are you trying to persuade him?
Yes, I suppose I am.
Okay. I mean, if that's all you're gonna do, you might as well. Fuck it.
Well, if he tells me to fuck off, I want to hit him with some magic shit.
Oh.
I don't want to like put my whole turn into parlaying with him.
Oh, okay. I love it how Wizards leaves things up to DMs and players and stuff to kind of work through, but at the same time, there's no definitive thing that says you have to use an action or something has to happen if you don't use an action. I
feel like you can speak as a free action, and it can respond as a free action.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It will just have him say, just. It sounds like sounds of pain at this point.
I feel kind of bad for him.
It's almost it's not weeping, but it's almost like it's just weird gurgly sounds of pain.
So
Fight him almost killing me in 1 round. I feel bad for him.
I'm gonna take that as a no then, and
Who are the real monsters here?
and I hold up the flask and I hold it upside down and there's nothing in it.
Uh-huh.
Then I hold it back up and I tap it with the wand, and then I splash it, and a wave flies over my shoulder or over my shoulders and just fucking barrages it.
Ooh.
If it does anything or if it freezes.
That's using your dipstick, Jimmy.
Oh.
The
No,
import.
but just toggle the
Output
Just
to
toggle
spell card and then to attack.
Yep. That's what I do.
Wait, what do you toggle for that? That's good to know. What do you do toggle for that?
You change it from like a spell card to attack and then back.
Oh,
Or
okay.
vice versa.
Okay, cool.
All
I
right,
didn't-
so a wave of water crashes down on an area that is 30 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot.
Ooh.
And I want to try and position it in a way that it's not hitting anybody on our party. I imagine
Okay.
I could like start it at the dude.
Yeah, you,
Each creature in the area must make a dex save. On a failure, it takes 4d6 bludgeoning damage and is prone.
48. Give yourself some credit.
Sorry, 48, that one.
Okay.
All right, 48.
48
Not
bludgeoning
48,
damage.
48.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Of course.
Them fucking rolls, man. All right. Is it still prone or no prone with the
Not prone.
pass? Okay. Okay, so he'll take 7 bludgeoning damage. So yeah, you have to move in pretty far to get in front of or get around everybody now. But
You fucker.
you
You extinguished my bonfire.
Well, he moved out of the bonfire already. So he got moved. He got.
I know. Oh, what's the... But I think it's probably hits it.
Yeah. The water comes back and splashes up over it. Extinguishes it. So yes, you have
Turns out it
plenty.
actually heals it or makes it bigger.
Plenty of justifications. Okay, so 7 damage, and it pushes it back a little bit. It's almost back to the wall that he just got pushed in against last turn, and he's kind of quartered. He's kind of quartered now in the front corner of his room.
I say last chance, buckaroo.
You can't kick me out. You can't kill me. You'll all burn for this.
Speaking of burning,
I flip him the bird.
We tried persuasion.
It's a magic trick too.
They can hear everything. Reggie.
And they'll hear us tear you limb from limb.
I don't think
blob by blob.
I don't think he has limbs. I mean, do what you're doing. That's great. But I don't think he's got limbs.
Stock for stock. Okay, Reggie, you're up.
Leaf from leaf.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll go with that. I write it
Stem
down.
from stem.
I had to use my whole brain for that one.
There's people right next to him, right?
I'll conjure you a second brain.
Yes, I think now Jethro's next to him. Yes,
Just a peanut.
and Alvin. Yes, so there's 2 people next to him.
Okay. Well,
Everybody else is in the room now except for you. They're all in that green shit.
oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay. How far? Then
And it's not money.
I need to walk right up to him and hit him.
Yeah, you can reach him from here. He's not too far in the door.
Okay. I'll just walk right up to him and twin a booming warhammer then.
Okay. Oh, look at me. I'm forgetting to deal acid damage. Good for you guys. All those hand axe attacks and shit.
You haven't been forgetting when it's my turn, so you can forget for my turns a couple of times.
That's true. That's true. Boy, lucky you. I get to remember on your turn.
I'm owed a few forgotten rolls.
I was wondering where my acid damage went.
Yeah. I forgot. So I'll eat that.
See? No damage rolls this turn.
Yep, that's true. You dodged it all. You dodged all the damage rolls. Okay, so yeah, you walk in and you swing at it. The other two are up fighting with it, and for some reason you're not seeing acid splashed on them. So you're like, hell, I'll go in. Why not? For some reason it's not hitting them. You're going and you're swinging, and it's just too much action going on. You just barely missed it.
I got excited.
Yeah.
Blows up like a whale on your ass.
Yeah.
All that acid.
Okay. Anything else, Reggie?
Let me double check something real quick.
Is he my spirit guardian aura? Is he within 15 feet of me?
15? Sure, why not? It's not his turn. He's not going yet. Yeah, you can go ahead and preemptively reroll that.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna convert a 3rd level spell back to 3 action points.
Sorcery points? Okay, sure.
Yeah, sorcery points. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you're cool. I got you. Okay. Yeah, you convert. You meld your magic powers.
I
Okay.
did check.
Let's see here. So he'll take. Oh wait, let me make the roll here. And he'll fail. Oh no, he'll pass that. That's 16. Okay, so 3 more. Ooh. Ooh. He's looking rough. Okay. So the creature's just now it's cornered. You guys pretty much have it cornered in its own fucking living room, and the creature, as much of a makeshift skull that it formed to like, so you guys could like it could talk to you guys. The makeshift skull that is now in the smaller body seems to like shift and look towards the rest of its room, kind of in like a remembering, like last look, like oh man, I loved you so much. I'm probably gonna die here. And then he turns back and looks at you guys. You know what? It's still fucking attacking the guy with fucking spirit guardians on. Fuck that guy. All right.
It moves to pull my shield out.
It moves forward and let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna use because
I'm right there.
Ooh, no, that's pretty fucking effective too.
Does he move far enough that he provokes an attack?
No, he doesn't move past you.
Well, I'm behind him. I'm on the other side of him. You said everyone else is in the room.
Hold on a sec. Wait, what? No, you couldn't get behind him. He's almost up against the wall.
But you said he was in the room.
Yeah, you're all in the room.
Yeah, I'm at the door.
I'm not. I'm on the outside.
I thought you moved in to attack him.
I just did, which is on the other side of everyone you said.
No, you had to move up beside the 2 that were already melee attacking him.
Okay.
You guys
said everyone else was in his actual physical room, and me and Malachi were outside. Because I misty stepped the turn before to be next to him.
No, but Malachi came inside to tidal wave him.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't mean I moved right with him. I still was out where he started, on the hallway.
Oh, then how you got a booming blade him from out there?
I did move in, but I was on the other side from them.
Yeah, he's not even attacking you. He's
from what I understand, he's like in and to the left and like almost to the wall.
Yes.
So
correct.
we all have him cornered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense to get behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I thought like they were in the room and kind of further in, and he was somehow, because he was pushed back or whatever, and I was coming in from the hall and behind him, and everyone else was on the other side of him. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. No, you guys are like right as soon as you walk in the door, it's directly left. Yeah, full heat pushed him, like got him almost up against the wall to the immediate left. He started coming back, and then he started getting melee attacked and tidal waved, so he's stuck over there. He's fucked. Okay, so what does he do? He can't do that because he's fucked. He's just fucked either way. Yeah, he's going to reach out and with a strain, he's up against you melee guys, and he reaches through and attacks the. No, I think he's. How far does your thunder wave push? 15?
I mean, it pushes away 10 feet, and then I moved away on top of that.
Okay, yeah, never mind. He can't reach
I kept him just on the edge of Spirit Guardian.
Okay, yeah, he can't reach
And
you.
then I hit him. Then I was attacking him after that, and I gave Cal that extra health.
Yeah, unless he moves, I don't.
No, he can't. He can't because he can't move through them. They've all 3 of them are in front of him. He can't move through them. So he's still fucking fucked. He's still trying. So he takes beginning of his turn, one of those things pop out of his back and evaporate again through the air before it gets anywhere. Because fuck you, Spirit Guardians. Let's see.
I love it.
He does. Okay, if the attack misses. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. The creature reels back after taking that longing look around at his place and all the plant life in it. he reels back, and his chest goes whoop, 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 and like pulsates a little bit, like a xenomorph's gonna pop out of it, and it just it bursts open, and this basketball-sized, like twice the size of the other pods, pod-like substance flies out and hurls towards you, Fullheed. Let's see.
I was gonna kill him.
Volleyball spike it.
What is that?
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Can you spike it? Yeah.
Between the-
On a volleyball spike it.
Yeah. Boom!
Yeah, can we jump out the bat?
No, this
Spike
is an attack. Unless you have like 9
I was gonna
reactions.
say, is it like a living creature he's launching at me?
No. I mean, right now it's just a ball. It's like a slimy, calloused ball. It does look like what's shot out of him initially, like on the beginning of each turn, but it's not. It's right now it's just a ball. What is that? So, wow. Okay. He only gets 1 of these though, so he doesn't get 2 attacks, which is nice, but it does hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm almost certainly gonna die.
12d8.
Oh, that's some good.
Oh, that's not bad.
68.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's still enough to down me.
It's not too bad.
I'm
Yeah,
still
we can get
unconscious.
back up.
Okay, so it smashes up against you, and the outside of there's like it seems to be some kind of crust, but the outside of it is acid and sprays in your face, and the pure pressure of it it's really heavy. So do you down?
Yeah.
Okay, because that matters. That matters because when you down, the mass is still sitting on your face, and you're down, and your face is kind of boiling away a little bit, and the mass cracks open,
Oh no.
and
Definitely
out slithers one of those pod creatures right next to you.
I said to regain your composure, not fall like a little bitch.
Damn!
I
Damn!
haven't had a turn yet.
He's covered in acid, and
Exactly.
he's covered in acid, and he can still feel that burn. Whew. Shit. Okay, so yeah, that one of the little creatures is now sitting beside your face, and it like looks like it's getting ready to crawl up on you. That's this creature's turn.
Never a good thing. We just immediately
All right, so
roll a death save.
Fullheed.
And I just stand right back up.
Nice.
Oh, look at that shit!
Fine.
Look at that
Fine.
shit! Wow. The little
That's
pod creature looks up.
composure.
The little
bitch.
pod creature looks up at you like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Come on!
I just get up and like, oh, what was that about composure?
I was just born, motherfucker! Come on!" Okay, so you pop up, or you're alive now. Jethro, you're up.
Don't I get a turn?
No, you roll
turn.
for a death save.
Really? I thought you roll for a death save at the beginning of your turn, and if you
I thought it's use
get
your
up,
action.
you
to
don't
roll.
lose your turn.
I thought it was use your action to roll a death save. Consult
No,
the book.
I thought it was like a.
Death save
Yeah, I
is
thought it was like a.
at the end
At
of
the
your
beginning
turn.
of your turn, you roll a death save. It doesn't
may.
consume any part of your action.
It may be.
It's under. It's under combat, I think.
Yeah, let me.
Dropping to 0 hit points, rolling death saves.
I'm also
Yeah.
glowing.
Can you heal yourself, Kyle?
1 or 20. If you roll it just says if you make a death save, if you roll 20 on the d20, you regain 1 hit point. Let's see. Whenever you start a turn at 0, you make a special saving throw called a death save to determine how close you come to death. So it's considered a saving throw, making a saving throw. It's not an action.
All right.
At least that's how I usually play it, that the person gets the turn. Otherwise, they just get immediately downed again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, because if they fail, that they stay unconscious and that they can't do anything else.
Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't say you take an action.
It's considered
Okay.
a saving throw.
Yeah, I figured it'll save like the spells. You know, most spells are like to use your action on your turn to save to resist the spell or whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't say in there. I just looked. Yeah, sure.
Hooray.
Okay, so you're alive.
I pull out the ship bell, the SS with the inscribed on the side as SS Fury,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna whack the slug thing next to me.
With a bell. Okay. Sure. You stand up and you got that little creature down by your feet. 19 hits.
For 10 damage.
Holy fuck! With a bell?
It's a flail.
Oh, flail. I think you said bell.
Well, it is a bell, but
Okay,
it
flavor.
can't
Okay,
be a
gotcha.
flail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a bell on a chain, so it pivots like that.
Ooh,
So
well.
He rung his bell with his bell.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, how do you want to finish this motherfucker? He had 9 health left.
Oh, nice. So it's like, so it like crawls. It goes to like crawl on my face. I just like grab it, and it's like whack like onto the ground.
Okay. You smash the little one. You smash the little one, and then you look up at the big one. Okay. Because that was just the little one he threw at you.
I hit the little one.
Okay.
I'm still like 15 feet or 10 feet away from the big guy.
Yeah.
And,
We'll say you have enough movement to get to him if you want. Sure. Yep. We'll
I don't have anything else except for a bonus action.
No,
and my
no.
spiritual weapon. Does spiritual weapon vanish when you drop?
Yes.
Because
But
No,
yeah.
it's not concentration.
Not concentration. It just lasts for 10 minutes, or it lasts for 1 minute. That's all it says. It just lasts for 1 minute.
Really?
I don't know if I think dropping.
Yeah, it's a
I think if you die, it ends any spell effect that you cast.
Yeah, but you didn't die.
I mean, like if somebody casts a ward on a building and then they die, does the ward vanish?
Most of them say like they have a caveat in there, like unless you become incapacitated or whatever. It don't matter either way. I'm gonna give you the bell attack, like give you the killing the little thing for free. You step on it, like you get up and it looks up at you and it's like, oh shit, and you're you squash it real quick.
Okay.
And then walk up to the big thing for the.
So
spell.
I get to kill the big thing.
Yeah.
I get it. So yeah, I squish his kid. I was like, and it really hurt, no fucker. And I just wham across the face, like with this resounding boom.
Yeah, and you smash it so hard that it sprays backwards, and splats all up against the wall, and you don't get any acid on you.
Just drops the acid damage immediately.
Yeah, and that is Road 2 is the only one who's allowed to take acid damage. And it splats up against the wall, and the thing is dead. It's clearly fucked and dead. What would you guys like to do?
High five action shot.
I think we should do a short rest real quick.
I'll run down for that. High five.
Okay. Big team high five. Cool. Okay.
And in an action shot.
I don't even know. I don't know if that's actually touching it, or if I'm in the very. That would suck if my guy's in the very corner of the screen and I'm just doing this to absolutely nobody. Turns out everybody's up here.
Damn it. Okay. So you
The
guys
pal's
kill.
right here.
You guys kill that
Jose,
thing.
DM's ready.
You guys kill that creature. It's dead. It is dead. What would you guys like to do afterwards?
I would want to rest
Okay.
and have a little idea of what we could do for the next guy.
From this creature.
Okay, yeah, you look at it, you probably don't want to touch anything that's on this creature. I mean, there's no gear or anything. It's just
Acid
gooey,
everywhere.
nasty, acid goodness. I'm assuming you guys are going to lock this room once it's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll take some of the stuff out.
I'm gonna try to come back.
Okay. So you guys...
I'm gonna look to my party and see if anybody can help fix my axe.
I'll
Okay.
pull out
Take
some of the stuff from that room. Some of the green gunk.
Okay, you take up some of the plant life, and as you scoop it up, you can see it's just small little plants that are just plants. You scoop it up, though.
Alright.
You scoop it up, get a sample of it. You guys leave the room, you lock the room. All right, and what would you guys like to do now?
Yep.
Huffrin looks like a
Short
giant.
rest.
I don't want to burn a bunch of spells just to heal up.
Okay, so do you guys want to move to a different room? Do you want to go back up to the manager? Do you want to... What would you like to do? We're descending at this point.
I was. So I'm thinking now that. Sorry.
We're descending.
Alvin goes up to his party and goes, any of you fix my axe?
Nah, afraid not.
I pull out a new axe head out of my hat. I mean, if you can make this work.
I guess. Would that work?
Throw it to you. You got an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I will try and fix the axe head up top of my axe.
Sure, you patch it up quick. Okay.
Sweet.
I will. If we're doing a short rest, I'm just gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
And I will also short rest.
If I take his old the axe head that he took off and I put like a string around it and I wear it as a necklace, does my clothes of mending technically qualify that as part of the clothes? Like, does the enchantment start to take over the necklace that I now wear?
No, silly, it's an accessory. Everybody knows that. Okay.
I want to cast
It's beautiful,
medicine
though.
to see
Beautiful.
if I can try and treat Fullheed.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna
Like-
try to heal him up. Okay, so basically
Like 12
it's
medicine.
basically as I told Shady, we try for 3 hours here, and typically I'm less than successful on a decent percentage of that. So but what we're gonna do here, like I said, we're descending. So you guys took out that tenant. You took out the tenant for room 2, and if you go, are you guys going to room 1? Or are you going back to room?
Cash in.
Going to
Just
room?
cash in it.
Or no, that is room 1. That's room 1. Room 2, you kick the old lady out. Room 3 is upstairs, and room 4 is the manager. What would you guys be doing as a party next? After
I
the
think we
resting
should
and the
scare the
healing and
shit
shit.
out.
I mean, he said there was another group that could come in. That was going to come in and try to.
He scheduled another group for later. But you guys, you know, he was hoping that you guys could do it all. If you can't, then he'll just have them clean up what you can't accomplish.
I'd say we get partial payment on that first one, and we get full payment for the second one, and
cash out.
and cash out.
Okay.
I need sleep, but also, so does Fajid.
Okay. So you guys go back up to the manager, and he welcomes you in.
So, did you guys get everything done, huh? Appreciate
Oh, we got
it.
rid of 2 tenants.
2. All right, cool. Let me, where's the signatures at? Where's the deeds?
Oh,
Or the leases, I'm sorry, the leases. Excuse me.
you didn't tell me I need to bring you back any leases.
Well,
One
I
of
mean,
them's dead, so he's not doing anything, and I burnt his lease, so that's obviously not going anywhere. The other one still hasn't come home, but there's a royal decree on his door that his house is contaminated. But I believe they still have their lease, which is sad, but yeah.
We're not getting credit for that first one.
I understand.
Wasn't
What
in
you
our
saying?
contract.
And I'm sure the tenant of room number 1, the one you were talking about, I'm sure they started it, right? They did, right? They assaulted you first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We gave them so many chances to go freely without any conflict.
Actually, not even bullshit, and he did.
Okay.
I mean, more than one, like at least like 3.
Even in the fight.
Diplomatic pizza man. I like it. Good. Okay, so that's cool. We go for room number 1. Room number 2. Look,
Oh, we should have said, "What do you want on your tombstone?" That would have been fucking perfect.
There's your fucking man. That's a good one, Hunter. I love it. Okay.
That's your sponsorship plug.
Hindsight.
I'm
Funny
actively glowing too. Like I have like a 5 or 10 foot
You're
radius
just
that
positively
I
glowing.
emanate light.
Listen, pizza man, turn that shit down. I mean, it's bright in here. Okay, so all right, room number 1, I got you. You know, I pay all you for that. Appreciate it. Room number 2, I mean, if Steve ain't signing off on this shit, I can't pay you. If you say, oh, you know, I kicked the old lady out, I put a letter on there, you know, it's from the king or the fucking duke. I don't care. Your grandma, I don't. You know what I mean? It don't matter. None of it helps. That ain't getting him out. He's just gonna come back and fucking give me a hard time.
Well, all right, I'll take my 200 gold now.
All right. Yeah, you're on this. All right. I was hoping you'd get all of them, but you know what? It's all right. I'll find somebody capable. It's cool. All right.
As
So,
soon as Auburn hears
Ruined
capable,
by
he's just
that
gonna-
plant.
He makes it rain. 200 gold pieces. Flicking out.
As soon as Auburn hears capable, he's gonna head to the other room.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, those of you who stayed, take your 200 gold, and Avrin, we'll find out what happens to you, maybe some other time, because that's it. Steve didn't come back yet, although he was on his way. I'm just letting you know, he was on his way. It wasn't good. It wasn't good, and good. That's okay. We solved one. I had planned on 0. And it was only a very slim chance of 3, because that's just like things going smoothly 3 times in a row is very, very odd for D&D. So, so good. 1.5. You got the bitch out. That's good. Okay. So, so yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Take notice to our Discord group link down at the bottom. Come join us. I do one shots. I try every week or every other week. Depending on scheduling, and that should pick back up. We're doing our community campaign, The Great Miasma, next month. That starts back up for season 2. So anybody in our Discord group is eligible to play in those. And look forward to playing with all of you guys again. And we'll see you guys all next time.
New characters.
We'll be back, everybody.
Same character.
Peace.